That tastes good.
We'll fix that by removing the brown jacket. Oh, God. Hey, what's going on, guys? Dave here. Welcome back to another Level Up Live. We are back with our merry band of miscreants, who I need to... Somebody do a test roll for me.
Got you.
Oh.
So, as I was saying, when last we left our merry band of miscreants, you had just returned home after finding a small child amongst the wreck of a slave ship on the beach, covered in scars from punishment.
I'm sorry, I really like this cake.
Do what?
Okay, it's all good now. No, I was having a milkshake.
Ah.
And I just finished it.
There were words once upon a time.
Yeah. You gotta blow them
Fine,
it's okay.
damn it.
Oh, man, they are gone. Oh, anyway, you have denied Devereaux's offer and taken this young man into your home. You were also told of the
I
whereabouts.
thought we took him.
Yeah, wait, what are you talking about? We took him and we spent a week, remember?
Yeah,
Denied
no, I know.
Devereaux's offer and took him into our home.
Oh.
Okay. It's okay. It's still the weekend for us. We're slow.
Yeah, slow. Can somebody start Groovy for me?
Got it.
Don't even know how to start Groovy.
That's fair, Fernick. We have the mighty Delito joining us in voice chat as he is dying. But there's his little message you right there. Yeah. He's dying, so we're letting him die in peace. And thank you, Delito.
Got you.
Alright, as soon as I quit going too far. Haha! Dice are up. So, you know that you need to be on your way to Port Favor soon, as this M. Stanley may be one Maurice Stanley residing in Port Favor.
Can you guys hear Groovy playing?
Yeah.
Okay, good. He's fucking like super low for me.
So, it is the morning that you have set out and decided to depart.
I am just weary-eyed from just staying up every single night working as late as I could in the forge.
Yeah,
Don't
that
worry,
sounds
Porter.
like you.
Don't
I'm
worry,
calm.
Porter. I've got you covered. We're taking the carriage.
I've been thinking of a way in order to figure out what type of magical powers this kid has.
Me too.
Magical powers? Whatever do you mean?
Only I was supposed to notice that, guys.
I thought he did it right in front of us all.
He had mentioned it,
Oh.
that he was good with magic. Nobody has actually seen him do magic. Kate, you noticed him talking to his imaginary friend that you are not 100% sure is imaginary.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have a better backdrop for this. Royal purple.
Okay, that ghost is really getting annoying.
All right, so you guys are exorcise the demon child. Is that Fernix idea? What says the group?
Exercise the demon child. What?
He wants to do an exorcism on 5th Rang, which was the name of the little boy. You know, I love sunflower seeds. I hate how they dry out your mouth.
Well, that's why you're supposed to eat them with water. Have a bottle of water nearby.
Being a real man and, you know, truck through the salty mouth.
I was literally drinking out of a bottle of water as you said that. So, what y'all doing?
Well, we need to go to the port city, don't we?
I'm in the stables getting the horses ready to get going.
Oh, hey, did we ever decide if we need to go shopping? Because I think we're all still pretty loaded on money, right?
If you're going to do any shopping, you may want to wait until you get to Port Favor.
That's what I mean.
Oh.
You see Ragnar just coming out of the back of the garden, just coming back from watering them and just giving oh my god, what's his name? Oh my gosh.
Dogrin?
Dolgrin,
Frank.
yes.
No, you
giving
mean
Dolgrin
Frank.
a high five, just going back inside, and I just see you all just talking.
Excuse me.
But he heard the term shopping, and yes, love to go shopping.
Cool.
Great, I have the perfect shop. But first, we need to get moving to the actual city.
Yes.
It is a 2-week trip to Port Favor, and once again, well-guarded roads, but I need 1 D100 roll on the trip.
Got you. You want me to roll it now or?
Nope, now. You guys are essentially leaving.
Yeah.
These things.
$69.
Dave, what happened with a 69?
All right, so you guys are about. I'm looking at my list here. You guys, excuse me, are about halfway through. Why is that not changing? Oh, that's why. Okay, easy enough. You guys are about halfway there. It's about midday on the 8th day of the 2-week trip. That it is from, or just shy of 2-week trip, from your manor to Port Favor. And you see a man, a small boy, and a dwarf just sitting on the side of the road. The man looks sad.
Why does he look sad?
Do you ask him?
I bring the carriage to a stop. Someone want to talk to him? Because I'm going to keep the horses under control here.
Okay, I asked, why do you look so sad?
My wife, she left me. What do you mean, why? I don't know why she left. She was just gone.
And you shouldn't be sad. Because if she didn't leave you for another man, then why would you be sad?
Ugh.
Sorry, I'm not fucking focused right now.
Come again? Is he off? Are you off?
I don't know what's going on with my other friend here.
Sorry, guys. Trying to get off these shrooms.
Don't worry about him.
But what is your name, sir?
Garrick.
Just Garrett?
I couldn't afford a last name.
Ah.
So why are you on the side of the road?
Well, that's the thing. When she left, she took the whole damn house with her.
She took the whole house.
Let me guess. Your wife knows magic.
No, that's the funny bit. My wife's been dead, gone 2 years now. And then she comes waltzing in.
Is this man on some kind of psychic mushrooms?
No.
Is this even a real person?
Yeah.
He's a dwarf.
No, this is
He's
like
human.
a human dude and
Oh.
a human kid of about like 4 years old and a dwarf who's sitting on the side of the road, drinking heavily and looking very confused.
Ah, screw the little drama king. I'm gonna go talk to the dwarf.
Okay. What do you say?
Hello. What are you drinking over there, buddy?
At this point, I don't even know whatever I have left. He looks in his bag, shakes it a little bit, and you hear the clanking of empty wooden bottles, which doesn't seem to be much.
So what's your story?
Well, I found this man here because I was investigating something that couldn't have been real. House just stood up, walked away, almost as if it were led by this woman who, and then they were just both gone.
Oh.
This man and this boy were just sitting there where the house was, looking distraught and very confused. I'm not sure that they're real. I can't be sure that you're real. I
How
don't.
long have you been drinking?
Well, I have 10 empty bottles and I go through about a bottle an hour. So for about
Wow.
10, shakes his bottle, and 3/4 hours.
Good lord.
It's still not enough.
Dave, is there like an outline of where a house used to be?
You don't see one.
Hey Dave, I'm gonna do something a little bit weird than usual. Like, is this guy really hammered right now, or is he like midway, or?
You
Starting
can't
to
really
get there.
tell for a couple reasons. One, he's a
Okay.
dwarf. Two, he's a brewmaster.
Ah.
That's why he has a
Oh, boy.
bottle full of, or a bag full of bottles of alcohol.
Okay, because I was gonna do like a, see if you knew any like martial arts or something. Just try to go for a fake palm heel or something.
Okay.
See if he had any skills or something.
I mean, you could try.
No, I was just seeing.
All right.
How he was, but it's fine. I'm not gonna do it.
The drunk man looks at you, Ragnar. Oi, boy.
Yeah.
Best think twice before sizing up your betters. Can somebody roll a D... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for me?
Three.
Cool. Go ahead and set it to 4 and 1, and I'll spend a destiny point for him to have noticed you sizing him up.
Okay, that
Oh.
is an initiative.
What?
What do you want me to set it to?
4 and 1, because I just used a story point.
Destiny points?
Yeah.
So you want to go at me?
No. I was telling you to think. Okay. So basically, he noticed you sizing him up to see if he had any fighting prowess, and he
Mhm.
commented on it.
Ah. I just wanted to make sure you're able to fight in your current condition.
I'm able to do a lot more than that.
Oh?
He gets up and starts to walk away. I will not argue with figments of my imagination. And he just keeps walking.
Okay, I'm just gonna... Okay. Just gonna go back in the carriage.
Ragnar, what
Me,
did
I'm not
you
gonna
do?
argue with this old guy. Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna step down from the carriage and I tell the man that I'll be able to do something for you. The spell probably will last a week, but after that you may have to find some new place to live. I'm basically gonna cast that spell that we do when we camp at night, where we create like the little house and
Okay.
mansion.
Okay.
I mean, you don't want me to roll to summon the bar again?
You can't. It's the middle of the
I know.
day.
I know. Just messing.
And it's what difficulty of spell?
I believe we had it set at a difficulty 1 for every 2 party members. So right now it's a difficulty 2.
Well, I have my staff out when I'm
Oh,
doing
but
them.
you're just doing one big enough for him and the boy. So it'd be
Maybe
difficulty...
just a little bit bigger, so that way they have enough room.
Yeah, difficulty 2.
Okay, so
Triumph, you actually grow a permanent structure.
Wow.
1 success, 5 advantage, 1 triumph. Okay.
I feel that's a reasonable use of the Triumph.
Yeah.
That's fair. Be like, huh. Guess I put a little more power in that than I thought. Well, my man, your new house.
Thank you. And he sticks his hand out to shake your hand, and then shrugs and gives you a big hug. And as he does that, him and the boy both disappear.
Like vanish? Like hologram type vanish? Or is it just like
Just gone. Yeah,
just gone?
just
What?
gone.
Okay.
What the F just happened?
I
First
don't
of the-
know.
Spirit?
Everybody
My
can...
friends, those are spirits of people who cannot rest.
Roll me a difficulty 3 perception check.
Anyone?
Anyone?
Fluff, specifically.
Okay.
I just want
No,
Damn it.
you're inside the carriage.
But I was outside watching this the entire time.
No, you
One
said you
success,
went
2
back
advantage.
inside the carriage.
You know what? Accurate.
Binary
Success,
pass
2
fail.
advantage.
You see on the ground what at first seems to be a coin. But when you pick it up, you notice it's made of glass. It's a lens of some kind.
I make some sort of check to figure out what type of lens this is, or
Sure. Though it looks like a lens that would be set into some sort of glasses or a monocle. But it is just the lens.
Okay then.
pocket the lens and I leave the house where it is.
Fair enough. The rest of your trip is uneventful.
Wow.
That was odd.
Now here's a question for you, because when you look, none of you can see the dwarf either. But did he just get far enough away that you can't notice him? Or was he also a spirit?
No.
Oh God.
Life's
I mean, I
great
was gonna whack him in
questions.
the back of the head with a stick, but I felt like that was pure evil.
Do we pass him along the road at all?
No, he went perpendicular to the road.
Okay.
He just walked away in a direction.
Dave, can I make a perception check on the lens that I pick up to see if I notice anything else on the lens or something about the lens?
Sure.
It's a difficulty.
Simple.
For success.
It appears to be just a lens. There's no markings or no anything. It just looks like, honestly, it could be brand new. Like, there's not even any scratches in it, which is odd.
When I look through it, does anything change or?
No? If this were a
Sure,
video game, in the like upper right, there would be text that says "Side quest unlocked?" Question mark? Question mark? Question mark?
Okay. So I just shrug and I put the lens back in my pocket.
All right.
About 4 days worth of food on me. I was gonna leave that for them.
All right.
Hey, no need for that because they vanished.
Yeah.
What we're saying is, Kriv is a good guy.
Mm-hmm. Completely understand, but still.
So, my friends and fellows, you carry on, you arrive in Port Favor. No issues.
Cool.
What, pray tell, do you do first? Do you investigate this Maurice Stanley? Do you do some shopping? Do you visit someone and make many apologies for an event that you are now 3 weeks late for? Excuse me, 5 weeks late for?
Not my problem.
I know what Porter's doing. I'm going shopping and hitting another bird with a stone at the same time.
All right.
You fucking eat a stone at a bird for.
So, you go to Cryptic Magic,
Yeah.
where, what's her name?
Oh fuck, hang on. It's on this paper here.
Mildred. No, I'm kidding.
How the fuck do I read my own handwriting? What is this
Oh, no,
gnomish
how can
giant
you?
shit? I forgot how to read gnomish.
God damn it.
Astroneer?
Would you
Astra.
call her Lily?
Her first name is Astra. That's correct.
Yeah. I have Astra. Nero?
Astra Nero.
Okay, because I didn't put a space between them.
Yay for random name generators coming up with actually decent names from time to time.
I thought it said Astroneer like the video game.
No, although I should play that sometime.
Oh, it's so good. Anyways. Hello.
Hello. Oh, Parker, how are you?
Parker.
Porter.
That's what I said.
Really busy. Work got tied up.
Oh, believe me, I understand. And she raises her hand and she is literally handcuffed to some sort of doodad.
Would you like that fixed?
I mean, I can fix it. It's just It's not really in the way.
Fair enough.
But I do know what it's like to be chained to your work.
You know, those are supposed to be metaphorically, but I think both of us has experienced it literally.
You are also a fan of chains, then. Interesting.
Here, I didn't know you had that type of kink.
Oof.
So I'm actually here on both pleasure and. Did anyone come with me?
I'm just nearby.
This is a magic shop.
Oh, I followed you in then.
I'm
Yeah,
outside.
I went to a magic shop. This is one of my coworkers. We actually just wanted to look around the shop for anything that'll help us.
Oh, how quaint! You have a caveman.
Shaman.
You know, close enough.
Did you say cave shaman?
Oh, but let's go with that.
That's so good.
I'm the shaman of the caves.
So
I
you
am
don't
not
mind if we take a
caveman.
look?
I'm cave shaman.
I am cave shaman.
Hungry. Yeah. What are you looking for?
Well, I don't know what he's looking for. I'm looking for pretty much anything magical, anything to help me with building. I actually had this new project and I pull out my new gun. Didn't go quite the way I expected when enchanting it, sadly.
I do find that happens from time to time. Oh, that's interesting. And she just disassembles it. Like, to the point it can be disassembled, like, figuring out how it works. And then immediately puts it back together.
Fair enough.
And hands it to you. That's very good work. Well, if you're looking for magic, and she points to the right side of the store, and if you're looking for Tinker Toys, she points at the left side of the store. And if
I'm sorry,
you're looking
Dave,
for
What
dinner,
did you just say? Tinker?
Tinker
I thought you said
Toys.
kinky stuff. I'm like, what? What?
And there's just a jar of severed pinky right there.
and if you're looking for a meal, I close up for lunch in about a half hour.
Griff, I'm staying here for a bit.
That's fine. I'll just peruse the magical section.
Wagner
I'm gonna
walks in.
check out the mechanical shit. My fucking character sheet isn't loading. Damn it. I'll get it.
But Ragnar walks into the shop.
Oh, well, aren't you? Short.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm with these gentlemen over here.
Oh.
Hey, Ragnar.
I didn't.
Hey,
I think I misunderstood, Parker.
Follows in.
No, not that way.
No.
Another coworker.
Ah.
We're just in an adventuring group. Don't
Oh,
worry.
Genevieve, you're here too?
Yeah, I've got the coach outside.
I thought you parked that at the stable. Why would you bring that on the street?
I came straight here, you silly girl. Silly
Silly girl!
gnome. Silly gnome.
Genevieve.
Oh. Delito, you're on Gender Bent fan art of Porter. Make it so.
No.
That's what-
Basically, just find a picture of a female Tinker Gnome with a scar.
A really gravelly voice.
You can't hear her voice in a picture.
Not yet.
Not yet. No, because
It's like
it's
a
like
super
smell for
squeaky
VR.
voice. Oh gosh. So, what type of stuff are you selling in this magic shop that you? Well,
well,
it's called a magic shop.
I have I mean, not everything, but a lot of things. What are you looking for? I can narrow it down. Like, do you want this necklace?
Oh,
It's magic.
that looks. What does it do?
It improves fertility. And she sets it down, and then she grabs a sword and she picks it up. Or this? You don't want that.
Yeah, I'm more like heavy type weapons, not light.
Like what?
I like to be able to hold like stuff with my bare hands, you know, just something a little bit weight to it. You know what I'm saying? Not like a tiny dagger or like a normal sword. Something heavy.
She points at a she points at a hammer in the corner of the room, and she says, "Like that?"
Yeah, but something a little bit bigger. You know, something I could.
Oh no, I want you to understand. This hammer, the head is as big as your torso.
Oh.
This is a hammer from Fable.
Oh.
No, this is if one of the characters in Soul Calibur used a hammer.
I never watched Soul Calibur, so I don't know what
It's
you're
a
referring to.
video game. It's a fighting game.
I know, but I never seen or played it.
It's massive.
Okay, it's big. Okay.
Like, if you were Mega Man, it would be this.
Where'd you post it?
I didn't. I have a Mega Man in a box. I have a camera.
Oh. Sorry, I wasn't on the stream. Okay.
Anyway, giant like hammer. Like if Mjolnir had a scary older brother, this would be it.
Oh, okay.
Mjolnir.
Okay. Maybe can you put something on the end of my staff here? Porter messed with it. He did like a massive job on it. Really good. But I was just wondering maybe you guys might do some later, or I don't know. Just curious what you can do with this metal spear. Or sorry, staff.
Wait. You hand her a staff,
Yeah, I handed her the staff.
and she looks
That
at it,
Porter made.
and she looks at you, and she looks at it. I thought you wanted something heavy.
I
She
look at Porter.
Flourishes the bow staff with one hand. This is not heavy.
Well. See, my character's supposed to be built on heavy stuff.
It's melee heavy. It is melee
Yeah.
heavy.
No, I'm aware, but maybe
A
ask
staff
more
is
about
also
that.
not heavy.
Maybe ask more about that hammer.
Yeah. Is that hammer magical by any chance?
It is in a magic shop.
I don't know. There's a lot of places that sell regular weapons and
I do not.
non-magical stuff. Okay.
Everything you see in here, is either a technological component, a technological marvel, or magical.
Are you magical?
I slap.
No. You
Back
don't.
of the head.
Easy,
Thank you,
boom.
Genevieve.
You don't need to, because she flicks her wrist, and an invisible hand appears, slaps you across the face, and disappears.
Double slapped!
From the front and the back.
Alright,
Oh.
now while
Wasted
he's
pops up
portraying-
in red letters.
Now while he's portraying over that amazing hammer, I have a question for the GM.
Oh, yeah, what's up?
Any tools, anything that could help with enchanting?
There
Just
is
in
actually
the,
one thing.
Okay.
She does have a masterwork set of tinker tools,
Okay.
which add a boost to your checks. essentially they're very fine-tuned precision tools. You're going from using like a basic slip joint pliers and a hammer to like a jeweler's toolkit, in essence.
All right. How much is the price on those?
1,800 silver.
Wow.
That is not worth a boost die.
They're also very portable.
Yeah, I figured. But my forge isn't, so
Yeah, but you could still carry them with you.
You can do a
All
lot
right,
of stuff without a forge.
yeah. Second thing. Any metals or magically tuned metals or ores in the shop?
You notice an amulet around her neck that you now realize what it is.
Okay. Third thing.
No,
Wait, is this not the fertility necklace?
no,
Okay, good.
it's one of those coins.
Star metal.
Oh, star metal. That's interesting. That's still not enough, and I'm not gonna beg for it. Any cloaks or anything that could provide magical defense?
No, she actually doesn't carry much in the way of magical fabrics.
Okay.
She has a
It's
few.
all mainly armor and weaponry.
It's mainly armor and weapons because that's what sells the best. She makes what sells.
Actually,
and as she
she has-
primarily sells to the various temples,
She actually deals with guns a lot. Does she have gun parts for sale? Or anything gun related?
uh, no, she does not.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright.
All right, I'm gonna
I-
check out. I'm gonna ask her like, what's so magical about this hammer?
Oh, well, first off, it's very heavy.
Okay. Is it like somewhere on the side, Dave, or is it like hanged up somewhere?
It's sitting head down on the floor.
Can I attempt to pick it up?
I mean, sure.
I mean, I don't know if shopkeepers are just like, "Are you gonna pay for that?" It's just.
Oh
just wanna
no,
be
yeah,
thorough, yeah.
you can look at stuff in here.
Okay. So
She's
I
not
pick up the hammer.
evil.
Yeah. So
She's
anything?
neutral chaotic.
So is there anything like special about this hammer? Should I be aware of?
Yeah, you have to roll a strength check to lift it.
Ah, gotcha.
It's a difficulty
right
4 with 2
You son
red
of a bitch.
on a despair. You'll never be able to lift it.
Oh man,
But if you pick it up, you'll never have to make the check again.
that's good.
Question: if he fails the check, can I attempt?
Sure.
Oh, that would be funny.
So it's 2 red. Dave?
Yes.
Okay. What's our destiny pool looking like?
You have 4. I have 1.
Okay, I'm gonna use one of those destiny points to add a green. Alright. Is there anything else that you want to do to this roll, Dave?
No.
Okay, here we go. Hey!
Nice.
I was about to say, watch this.
You pick up the hammer. You have a threat. You do not reduce the what's it called?
In the encumbrance or the
No, cumbersome rating.
Yeah, cumbersome.
It has a cumbersome rating of 3. Unless you have at least a 3 strength, you basically can't use it.
Oh.
Without taking setback.
Okay.
I'll be more specific.
Okay, thank you.
It is the biggest hammer you have probably ever seen in your life. Likely made for, I don't know, a giant?
Oh
Either
god.
that or made for railroads.
I mean, it could be. It's not, but it could be.
So what's so magical about this big giant hammer? Does it like shatter people's? Like if it comes to contact, if I hit something with it, does it shatter? Does it cause lightning, fire, poison? I don't know.
When attacking, so it doesn't have the one that reduces soak. It doesn't have piercing, but when you make wall attacks against things like walls and stuff like that, you ignore up to 10 points of like hardness or soak on the wall.
Oh.
It also
So
has
it
a
destroys the environment and objects.
What you're saying is he has like a police grade door breaker.
oh, not just doors. He can do it to armor too.
So it
He has
basically
a
ignores
military grade one.
armor?
No. If you attempt to sunder armor, it becomes easier.
Oh. Interesting.
It also has a base damage stat of 8.
Oh,
Ooh.
damn.
Well, I can't complain. So does my bow.
Yeah, but he gets to add his strength to that.
Oh, shit. Yikes.
The other interesting bit about this hammer, it hates you.
It hates me?
It hates him?
I'm kidding.
I was gonna say, what
I'm
is
about
there
to
like
say,
hate
you think
me
like gonna
today?
stab him in the hand?
Wait, how is a hammer gonna stab him?
Wait, what?
Pick out.
Has like one of those like secret compartments and it comes out.
It's
Like
seeing-
R2D2?
Yeah, like R2D2.
Yeah.
I accidentally click a red button on it, it just shoots out.
Surprise, bitch.
But yeah, this is an interesting magical tool. I mean, weapon.
It does do one more thing.
Oh. Do tell.
It randomly lights on fire,
Okay, how much do you cost?
but not the head.
Oh.
So yeah, it hates you.
Oh. So, like, it makes the entire body, like, it bursts up into flame, but not, I mean, does it include the handle as well?
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
it
okay,
is
I put it down.
specifically the handle. It doesn't do it to you now. She says it is a thing that happens from time to time. Essentially, if you ever roll a despair on a check, the wrong end of the weapon will light on fire.
Oh. Cool. So, how much are you offering for this weapon?
Well, there was a lot of time and energy put into it. We're gonna have to call it like 1,800 silver.
Rip money.
Wait, nope. I'm looking at the thing for this one's 1,400 silver.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'd be scared there, Dave. I was like, holy shit. Oh, my money's gone. But no, I will gonna have to say pass on this one. Do you have anything more in your arsenal?
She points at the wall. She actually
I
points.
look at the wall.
She actually points at a great axe.
Oh.
The right
Now
end of this
that's
one
got
lights
my
on fire.
interest. Oh. Does it do like the same thing as the hammer, or is it just lights on fire?
It just catches on fire. It does fire damage.
Sweet. So, how much do you want for this one?
Oh, that one's like 600 silver.
You know what? That's not bad. That is not bad.
I mean, for everything the hammer does, that is also, I feel, a very reasonable price.
Yeah, you're right. So is it like one-handed or two-handed, Dave?
Oh, it is two-handed.
Okay.
It is, there should be battle axe stats in Genesis Emporium. It's that, but plus, the fire trait for weapons.
Okay.
Basically, it gets the burn item quality.
Right.
And enemies that are weak to fire will take additional damage from it. Enemies that are resistant to fire will take reduced damage from it.
So it only activates when I do like I have an advantage or like.
It only adds you have to use advantage to trigger burn. Right?
Okay.
It's 2 advantage to trigger,
Right.
just like every other
Oh,
item
okay.
quality.
Oh,
But it is treated as a flaming weapon, right? So,
Right.
like, if you're attacking an Ent is made of wood, essentially. It is weak to
Okay.
fire. You may do an extra point or 2 of damage, depending on how well you roll. If you want
Right.
the ratio, for every 3 successes you get, you will add an additional damage,
Oh,
right?
cool.
But for things that are, like, if you're fighting a lava monster, probably not going to do much damage.
Okay.
Anything, you may accidentally heal it.
Depending if it's healed from fire or not. But those things will get it's the same ratio but the other way. So for every 2 successes you roll, the damage is reduced by 1.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
But,
in other words, in order to do additional damage with the weapon, you have to roll 2 successes for every 1 actual extra damage you would do.
cool.
And that's how I'm working, like, resistance and vulnerability, because that seems to make
Gotcha.
sense.
No, that perfectly makes sense. Does she have any like brigantine type steel leather armor by any chance?
She does have a set of split mail, which would fall under the brigandine category.
Okay.
She doesn't think you'd be very interested in it, though,
Okay.
because it's all it does is your feet float a quarter of an inch above whatever you're standing on. You never actually touch the ground, though to you it feels like you were touching
in a
the
way,
ground.
you can basically Jesus walk your way across a lava pool.
Nope, has to be a solid surface. You will sink in liquids until you get to a solid surface that could support your weight.
Oh. So you're saying I can never touch a trap mechanism on the floor, but
Basically,
Yeah.
that would be the only advantage. You will never set off a pressure plate. You will still set off tripwires.
gotcha. But I'll just hover. So how much defense does it give?
It's the same as standard brigandine, except you hover like a quarter inch off the ground. I do also want to point out that I don't remember what the cost of brigandine is, but this enchantment adds plus 25% to the base price.
Base price is like 700 or something. Not sure though.
All right, so it would be for like $1,000 you could pick that up.
For $1,000?
Yeah.
So is brigantine like 1 defense, 1 soak, or is it?
Yeah, it's Brigandine is 1 soak, 1 defense.
You know, that's not
And it's a defense for both melee and range.
a. Oh. Okay. You know what? Slap that sucker on that table. I'm gonna buy it.
All right.
Is there any type of armor for someone like me who uses magic?
Yeah, she actually has a really cool set of leather armor specifically for primalists.
What does it do?
When in a natural setting, like the woods, the open plains, the mountainside, something like that, you get, you remove one setback from all of your magic checks. You also remove 1 setback from all survival checks made to sustain yourself in those environments. Find food, find shelter, stuff like that. In an urban setting, it adds a setback.
Okay, but that's only if I decide to try to look for stuff.
Well, no. It also adds a setback to your primal checks. So it removes setback while in nature, adds setback while outside of nature.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. What'd I miss?
Any other type of armor besides that one?
Huh?
Yep.
She does have just some basic, not basic. She has some studded leather, which base stats are the same as regular leather armor. Excuse me. But once per day, it can create an orb of light that you can hold and pass around that shines like a torch.
I'll take the one. I think I'll take the other one then.
All right. That one is base cost of leather plus 10%.
Base cost for leather is, I think. Bump, can you look up the base cost for leather armors?
Yes, I can do that. Is this just base leather?
Yeah.
Oh, try not to knock over my entire book stack here.
Okay.
This one's steel quality, which should be the default. Yeah.
Hmm?
Steel is the default item quality.
I'm so sorry about that, guys. It started storming really bad and I had to go outside.
Nope, you're all good. Wait, that theme's backwards.
I had to go make sure the shed was okay.
Oh, you know what? That makes sense.
The base price for leather is... Can't see, because I... $50 silver.
Plus 10%. 55 silver.
Okay. 55 silver.
Fabulous.
Okay, are we still shopping at the magical shop?
Mm-hmm.
I bought some Brigandine armor. And you said I can float up to 2 inches, Dave, or is it
No,
an
you
inch?
float at a steady quarter inch. It never changes.
Quarter inch, got it.
You
Okay.
can't change it. You can't turn it off.
Okay.
So he can't swim when wearing the armor.
No, he can.
Oh, he can?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, imagine 2 invisible, intangible quarter-inch platforms on the bottoms of his soles.
Yeah.
Other than that, no effect.
What is what's the soak for leather armor?
I'm pretty sure
Soak
leather is
for
soak
leather
1.
armor. Yeah, soak 1, defense 0.
And you said it was exactly 1,000, Dave, for this armor?
Yeah.
Okay. And that leaves-
Okay.
Genevieve, is there anything you are looking for?
Maybe an upgrade to my bow. Sorry, I've been so quiet trying to eat.
It's all good.
And it's, what is it, 2 encumbrance for leather armor?
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, are there any bow upgrades? Like upgrades that I could add to the bow I have?
There are no hard points on the bow you have. You would have to get a new bow.
Okay. No, I'm liking mine the way it is, unless there's a better one out here.
She doesn't have any bow upgrades. She does have an interesting arrow that you may like.
Oh.
It is an arrow of translocation.
Okay.
It's like an ender pearl from Minecraft.
Ooh, nice. Is it a one and done
Yeah,
arrow? Or
yeah. It's single use.
how much for that arrow?
Tell you what, do me a favor. Roll a D200. Somebody.
Genevieve, this is your arrow. Do it.
We'll see how generous she's feeling.
Okay. Whoa!
1,460 silver.
Yikes. No, thank you.
Furnick is crying. No, you have no idea what an assassin could do with that. An open window gets me in.
Don't worry, Furnick. I've got an idea already for you.
Where's he texting, by the way?
Do what?
Thought Cheatham would be texting in the thing.
He has a couple times.
Is there anything else I need? I mean, I don't think there's any other magical books or any medals other than that star medal she has. I don't think there's anything I really need.
I was gonna ask you, Porter, do you still have that magic ring that we stole off that guy?
Oh yeah, no, we have the. As
Hey,
I
no,
died,
Okay. Let's pat him on the
a lot
back.
of the magical stuff we kept in the armory, but we have the ornate magical dagger here. I have the ring on me.
Excellent,
That's
because I
all
was wondering
we
if I
really
could have
kept.
that. If that's okay with everyone else here.
What does the ring do?
Well, you don't have to eat or drink.
Oh,
yeah, eat or
ring of
drink.
sustenance.
Yeah.
I thought we already made a decision since multiple people wanted it and it could be worth a lot to sell it. Add a character so we don't have the ring we stole on us.
Oh.
So that's what we
Okay.
agreed to after session, but I could be
That
wrong
would-
on that.
That would be a very good idea. Get rid of the ring we stole so no one can track it.
Oh.
I didn't feel it. I just put the guy in a hole.
So we pretty much it's back at the mansion, correct?
No, it's on me still. I thought we was gonna sell it off in Port City.
I think
Well,
that's
I'm
that's the better thing to do, to sell it off.
Yeah,
Probably.
you're right, but I don't know. I think my character might like it.
Just because he doesn't have to eat?
Yeah, just to eat or drink or anything. I don't have to worry about
You're-
it. It's gonna save me so much.
Dude, you're a primalist. You can magic your own food into existence.
Conjure food!
Yeah, but you know, Vicebot's also a dick, so just do it as a safety precaution.
Dicebot's a dick.
It doesn't you.
Confucius says
Breathe.
you should give it to me.
Breathe.
Dicebot's a dick,
Confucius
says
says
the guy
fuck
who
off.
rolled like 7 triumphs last session.
Hey, that was just a coincidence, okay?
Yeah,
That's
you know
I
what?
don't
No.
what's going
You
on
roll.
there.
You're too lucky to get this.
Hey, it could change.
You're right. It can. Are
But-
you
Yes.
as excited as I am?
I think we're in agreement by the party. I'm not just speaking out myself here to sell it, and I don't think anyone wanted the dagger, so we also need to sell that.
Actually, I've also been thinking about Bone selling that sword that I took.
Oh yeah, that one too.
But we could always deal with that end of session.
Yeah, we can.
Do you try to see if Astra wants to buy the ring?
I don't know. Astra.
What?
Hello?
Oh,
Hi. Yes.
Actually, do you buy magical items?
Yeah. I definitely don't make all of these myself. Though,
Well,
if you
we
want to sell
have a
things, you have to
ring here
understand.
and a dagger.
What is the ring? Let me look at it. What is this?
Substance ring.
Oh. I mean, yeah, I could be interested in buying it. Let's see. Profit margin. Yeah, I could probably do 300 gold pieces for it.
300 gold pieces?
Oh my.
I need
Like-
that in silver.
Or, excuse me, 300 silver pieces.
Oh.
Oh.
it's nothing. This thing's worth a lot more than that.
But you understand, I have to find a place for it in my shop, keep it for who knows how long. I have overhead, and I have to make a profit, or it doesn't make sense to buy it.
You know, this is my coworker's thing. I'm not keeping in on this. So Porter just scoots out of the way and backs out of this conversation and looks at the items. You said the has no enchanted fabrics at all, right? Like no heavy robes or anything?
Nope.
Okay. Well then, I don't really think I have anything I need to do other than go purchase a whole bunch of metals and then come back here for lunch.
You guys have started eating into her lunchtime already. You've been in this store
Oh
for...
shit!
Yeah.
I didn't know it was that long.
Yeah,
Come-
social encounters
jeez.
tend to take about as long as it takes in real life to talk about them as we're role-playing and time passes.
You know, you're right. It's actually already midnight. Did everyone finish
Midnight,
shopping then?
it's noon.
It's in real life.
Oh. It's 9:30.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
10:30 if you're on the coast.
Oh wait,
No.
I'm sorry. My Xbox is set to the wrong time. Huh?
Where is
Okay.
that to?
Are you okay,
I don't
my guy?
know.
Oh, I just remembered what I wanted to buy here.
Oh my gosh.
I just remembered at the last second. Oh, magical
What's that?
rings. Magical rings.
Of what?
Of any type of... Do you own?
Wait, are you talking about the magical implement ring?
Something like that, but...
Those are like rarity 8, costing 1,000 silver apiece.
What does the magical implement ring do?
It basically makes it where it cannot be destroyed. He chooses the GM chooses a spell type, thusly an attack spell, a heal spell, whatever, and the ring gets a 2 difficulty reduced to 1 and 2 1 difficulties reduced to 0. The ring can never be broken, but you permanently upgrade all, like, if you're doing a 3 difficulty spell, it's always going to have a red in there. If you're doing 1 red and 2 purple, it becomes 2 red. It always upgrades the dice in your magical checks.
Somebody roll me a negotiation to see if she has one. Reduce the difficulty by 2, which makes it a difficulty 3 check.
Whoever has good negotiation, do it.
Don't look at
Sadly,
me.
that's going to be Porter, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Porter has 1 yellow and 2 green if someone would like to roll that.
And difficulties what, Dave?
3.
Would you like to do anything before I continue?
Nope. She
Aw.
does not have one.
Now, I just want to make you aware, Blade. You do know that magical implement cannot be used with your circlet, right?
I know.
Okay.
Well, all right. I mean, there's really nothing else really interesting other than the armor that you. Well, I looked out. I think that's it, really.
Fabulous. There is one other item that may be of interest to Kate.
Mm.
It is another arrow.
Okay.
It's an executioner's arrow.
Oh,
Wait, what?
An
that's scary.
executioner's arrow.
Someone that's just like an insta killer thing. I'm not sure though.
It's not insta-kill. It just does a bunch of damage. She calls it an executioner's arrow. It's mechanical rather than magical.
Okay.
The arrow shaft is hollow and packed with gunpowder.
Ooh.
Ouch.
When the,
Explosive arrow.
when the head embeds itself... Excuse me.
Everyone's dying
While I
tonight.
die. When the head embeds itself, right?
Mm-hmm.
It pushes a piece of flint into a cone of steel at the end of the arrow shaft,
Ooh.
Ooh.
dealing 4 blast damage to the person the arrow struck and anyone engaged with them.
Damn!
Ooh.
It's like a little, like.
So it's an
grenade.
explosive arrow.
Yeah.
Nice. How much is that one worth?
That one is 250 silver because it's a lot of materials.
250 silver? That's it?
Yep. But that's
Damn,
for
that's
one.
a steal.
That's for one use arrow. I will be right back because I have to use
Genevieve.
the restroom. We're not going to go to intermission. That way they can hear you guys roleplay or whatever it is you're doing. Fill me in
Yeah.
when I get back.
This is out of thing. Genevieve, you get that arrow. I can learn how to build it most likely.
I think I just might.
I need. I want those tools, but then I don't have any money left over for materials for building.
How much is in the group stock for
For
silver?
what?
How much group silver is there?
Oh, nothing. I keep divvying it afterwards and splitting it between us. Was I supposed to be putting away some group funds? I was not aware of that.
Dave,
We put a year payment down on the house, so
Mm.
I was unaware of that. I thought we had all the commodities paid for with that. So I was gonna wait till after a couple payments before I started worrying about it.
How much were the tools again?
1,800.
and if you really want them, I got the money to get them for you.
I have the money to get them. My problem is, if I get them, I don't have that much left over in materials for building. And it's only a boost die on top of that. Although that would give me... How many boost die do I have? That would give me 3 boost die.
That would leave me with 153 silver. Unless, Kriv, were you the one who offered?
I'll buy the tools for the full price.
Why don't you and I split the cost of the tools? Because that would be 900.
I can't do that between you guys. I mean, my plan was okay. What's my like immediate things I need to build? Because I just built my first gun, so I don't need to immediately go straight into guns. The next thing I want to build for myself will only take me a day at pretty much minimum, which I think it's gonna be. So
Okay, so that would leave me with 1,053. So, yeah, Kriv, if we split the cost for those tools for him.
wait, can you guys not hear me?
Oh, we can
Yes.
hear you.
Okay, hang on. Wait, where's my calculator? Damn it!
It would be 900 each. $900 silver each if we were to split the cost, Kriv.
What if
And
we...
Porter, if you want to split it 3 ways.
That'd be 600 apiece. Okay, how about we do this? Because who's ever offering to help me split it, I'll owe you a build item. Does that work out fair?
That
Yeah, we're cool.
Alright.
I think that works because what I was planning on doing was handing over the arrow to you.
Yeah. Well, I meant like an actual like weapon or armor thing I'll build for you, not just like ammo. Like a new, better bow.
Okay, that's the mouse side. The
So is that what we're doing, Kriv, Genevieve?
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm
that
fine with
works
that.
for me.
Alright.
Unwieldy 3 reinforce. Okay, the only way that I could have like a better bow than what I have now, and even that is like reduction in a crit.
I can just build a bow, and if I roll double triumphs, I can give you a bonus die on all your hits. Like, you can do some wonky shit with crafting.
And
If
would you
I
be
just get, if I get 1 triumph, I can give you automatic advantage on every single hit.
and if you built me a new bow, would I be able to move over the clockwork quiver?
Yeah, it would be a couple hours and time from me, but yeah, I can actually do that.
Yeah, because I like
If it's an attachment that consumed a hard point, yes. If it's something built in, I'd have to dismantle it and do a couple things, which would take me more time, but it'd probably be possible.
you're the one who attached the clockwork quiver.
Okay,
to
so
it.
that's what I thought it was. So it is a hard point consumption then. So the main thing we got to worry about is getting hard points on your bow. Longbows come with a natural 2 hard points, so it consumes 2. Yeah. Okay.
Wait,
There are some attachments that consumes 2 hard points.
I guess Dave took that into account with my
Yeah.
with the quiver, because he never said how many hard points it takes.
Yeah, I think he told me it was 2. It's actually a triumph or 3 advantage to increase the number of hard points a weapon is built with. And I can actually decrease the encumbrance of items to
That
a
I
minimum
would-
of 0.
Well,
I just thought of something.
Yeah.
If you're making a weapon and I'm there with you making it, I could possibly and if I'm focusing like primal magic into it, I could possibly enchant the weapon for you.
I talked with Dave on enchanting. Enchanting I'm going to be handling because it has a big negative drawback, and I don't want anyone else to take the drawback.
I don't care.
The drawback is XP.
Fucking enchanting's useless then.
it takes XP to do the enchanting.
Yeah.
Yeah, enchanting's useless then.
It's not useless. You just gotta do it right. Because if you just make a silly enchantment you don't use much, it might turn out. The question is, alright, so, the question is, what metals do I need to buy then? Okay,
So I'm going to hand
I got
you
this.
the map here. He said
All right.
250 for the arrow, right?
250 for the arrow, it's 1,800 for the tools. So, Kriv, are you splitting the tools with us, or are me and Genevieve doing this?
Yeah, I said I was doing
That
it
is
before.
not what I said, you stupid.
Alright. So,
Plus.
there's my money. So, 1,900.
How much is it?
600 for the tools for each of us.
Okay. So that's 850.
I put down a third of the money needed.
Yeah, I put down my third.
And I put
And that leaves me plenty enough in metal. Holy crap.
and I give you the 600 from mine.
Yeah.
So that we'll have to take care of once Dave gets back.
Yeah.
Oh, he's here.
Oh, is
I
it?
am muted. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She's getting the arrow, and we're splitting the tools 3 ways.
I was wondering why my players were ignoring me.
Oh, you also were ignoring me.
Yeah.
I didn't even have the stream up, so I didn't notice.
Yeah, I've been talking to myself for the last 5 or 10 minutes, it feels like.
Smooth, Dave, smooth.
Well, how was that, Dave?
Well, and it's funny because I said, so that'll be 600 apiece, and Genevieve
Yeah.
says, yeah, that'll be 600 apiece, so I thought you could hear me.
Alright, so wait, here's my question, because we was actually talking about this. Did you say only runes could enchant?
Yes, only runes can enchant. Also, Genevieve, your bow does have a hard point. I was wrong. I thought longbows started with 1 hard point.
No, they started with 2.
Wait, what quality is your longbow?
It's an iron.
Doesn't that reduce the hard
Oh.
points by 1?
Iron increases a weapon's critical rating by 1.
Gotcha, okay.
Yeah, because I have a crit of 4 on this thing.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, so are you going to do lunch with this lady? Because she is looking at her pocket watch and kind of looking at the group.
I'm gonna do lunch. I'm gonna do lunch with them. I'm waiting for them to leave after we bought all this.
Okay,
All right, boys. Grabs the 2 gentlemen by the collar and just drags them out behind me.
Bitch, let
Wait,
go
what's
of
going
me.
on? Hey, I'm still looking.
Come on!
I'll catch you
Well,
up at
I'm not-
work later.
Genevieve, I don't easily move that well. Let go of me, damn it. I don't know you like that. Buy me dinner first.
Porter is going out to lunch. You are coming with me.
Are we gonna go eat lunch?
Yes, but at a different spot. Come on.
Okay.
Look at Porter and I just give him a wink.
I
I'm gonna-
glance over my shoulder. Have fun.
All
I'm
right.
starving.
I want to throw a book at them.
I heard that.
Oof. So, she busts out a lunch to eat right there in her shop. She locks the door. Is there anything in particular you want to handle in this encounter? Porter.
In particular, that means probably story-wise, he tries to be very flattering and smooth, which is not his style. He realizes it fails, and then switches to talking about what he loves.
Cool. You two have a wonderful time.
Yeah.
And then you finish eating, and she says, I have to reopen my shop now, and I'm assuming you leave.
I'm gonna wish her the best of luck and say I sadly gotta go back to work. Never stops.
It never does it? Well, we should do this again and soon. Keeping a lady
Yes.
waiting over a month is,
Not-
impolite.
Oh, she noticed.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, it was sadly a job for the count though, so I couldn't wait.
Very well.
Oof. Ooh.
Name dropping, I see.
Anyways, though, the best of luck and all. Try to come as soon as I get time off from.
Very well. You
I
guys
immediately go to the metal shop.
Okay, you do that. The rest of the group has lunch. Are you going to handle what you actually got sent to town for?
Yeah, we were. We're just getting all this shit out of the way.
And
Do you remember what you were sent into town for?
Does anyone?
I even did a recap at the beginning of the session.
I have no idea.
Investigate. Sticky McStickups. The guy who sent that one guy to own a house in Gale.
You know what? Close enough. Maurice Stanley. You need to locate a Maurice Stanley. He is a barrister. You know his office and his residence are in the Temple Quarter. The quarter you happen to be in.
Well, that's good.
What are you doing?
I mean, did I meet them back at lunch? I'm guessing.
Oh,
after
yeah,
I-
you guys all meet up pretty easily.
Oh,
Are we ready to get to work then?
yeah.
Give me some of that. I'm starving. Oh shit. Well, we need to find Marquis Stanley,
Maurice.
Maurice Stanley. Our investigation guy is sadly off work.
Hmm.
Our investigation guy is off work.
Vacation days, such an asshole.
He stayed home.
But Mommy, I'm too tired to go to school today. I want to stay home and bake cookies with you.
Well, that's not good.
He does have an office in the Temple Quarter. Funny thing about people who do business, they're typically not hard to find
Oh
their
yeah, we
place
were
of
in the right coordinates.
business.
What kind of spells does Rick have? You think I would understand this because it's part of my character. No, I do not have utility. Wait. Oh, I do have utility magic. Awesome. So is it opened up? Is it like locked off to the public? His offices?
Ah! So you find your way to his office. You arrive, the door is locked. There is an open window around the side, though.
What is his office for?
He's a barrister. A lawyer. A barrister is a
Okay.
lawyer.
Okay. Hey, Genevieve. Looking over my shoulder to see if anyone's listening.
Just
Huh?
your party members, as far as you can tell.
You're the second sneakiest of the group. You want to try to get in there and see what you can find?
Hang on a second. Where is stealth?
Actually, what would be the difficulty for a runic invisibility spell, utility based?
2. If
Just
it's
on
just
myself?
you.
Yeah, if it's just me.
Yeah. 2. Hostile actions will get you nicked. Like you become visible immediately if you make a hostile action. At difficulty
Okay.
2.
I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna go out of my way to make sure no one sees me, like in the bathroom. I'm gonna go like right
Bathroom?
beside that bathroom, right beside that window, something.
Oh, you're gonna climb in the window and then turn invisible.
Yeah.
Alright. Roll me a difficulty 2 athletics check.
Athletics or coordination?
Athletics, you have to climb the wall.
How high is it
Oh.
up?
10 feet.
Cover me and make sure no one's looking.
Use the range bands, not feet.
I can't do it.
Oh, it's a short range climb. Wait, range bands. I'm not gonna make you climb because that's like you could hit it with a stick. So you managed to make it in
I
the
was
window.
literally like thinking, couldn't I just climb up on someone's shoulders?
Oh yeah, easily enough.
Oh, wait, before I jump in, because I don't want to just like get up there and jump in, is there anyone in the office before I jump through the window?
Doesn't appear to be.
I'm gonna.
It also, as you're climbing in the window, you notice the place seems to have been packed up in a hurry.
All right. I'm gonna go try to pop my invisibility. Might fail epically.
All
and try
right.
to climb down. In.
You
I'm
succeed.
invisible. Somehow.
You're inside. What are you doing?
So it looks like it's packing up. Everyone's getting ready to like it's moving, or
No, like it's been packed up already.
There's nobody in here.
oh, like it's empty.
Not empty. It looks as if it's hastily packed. Pieces of furniture turned, moved, discarded, not where they would ideally be or in a orientation where they would be useful. Random
I'm guessing
documents
he has a
scattered throughout the
desk?
floor. There is a desk left, yeah.
Let's try to pop open the drawers on the desk, see if there's anything in there that's useful of
They're-
a document sort.
All mostly hanging open.
Anything useful on the documents in the floor and the drawers.
Hey, while he's doing this, I'm gonna go back towards the front of the building.
Roll me a perception check to look around the area of the desk to find something useful. Difficulty 3.
Difficulty 3. Got it.
Hiding awareness. I'm there mentally. No, I'm kidding. Dave's gonna hurt me.
2 advantage.
Roll again.
Alright, just taking a bit of time.
Yep.
Wow.
I forgot a purple. Tiffany's Law.
Watch me comes to despair.
2
Oh.
failures. So 2 success, 2 threat, and a triumph. Monsieur Jim.
Sorry about that. All right.
Yeah.
You notice two things. First thing is you see a painting slightly askew, with the corner of a safe poking out from behind it.
Okay.
You also find a note under a chair.
What does the note say?
Maurice, I hope you found our dealings profitable. I know I did. If you need further arrangements made, please stop by the shop. Arden Hadley, entrepreneur.
Pocket the note. Let's take a look at this safe.
Dave, I said I was going back to the front of the building. Do I see anybody trying to go into that building?
No. Nobody at all. Perimeter
follow
secure.
around. Thing.
You do what?
I said I follow with.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nope. Everybody's just kind of ignoring it.
Alright.
Oh, okay. I'm by the window.
You said the door was locked, right?
Correct. There's also a closed sign on the door.
Let me see. That would be skullduggery if I wanted to.
Okay,
pick the lock.
okay. So you want to pick a lock in broad daylight, just after noon, on a
true.
main street in Churchtown.
True. You think I'd be able to get in the window, or am I
Window?
too short?
Oh, no, yeah. You could. Anybody who wants in the building can easily get inside the building.
I ain't going in the building. I'll get outside.
Is there any mechanics check I can do to kind of pop this safe open rather than cracking it?
Tell you what. Roll me a difficulty 4 mechanics check with 2 red.
I will take that roll. What?
Excuse me? Wow.
He gets it open, but Dave, you
broke
get to
his
decide
thumb,
what.
but get it.
A triumph and a despair. House wins.
Technically, something good happens and something bad happens.
Dave, you muted yourself again, darling.
Okay, so here's what happens. You manage to pop the hinges open on the safe.
Mm-hmm.
In doing so, just a moment too late, you realize there is a secondary mechanism built into the safe door. If it's not unlocked
Ooh.
before the door is removed, firebomb.
Oh.
So a firebomb goes off?
Inside the safe, yeah. Blowing the door into you. You are also going to take blast damage, my friend.
Oh my gosh.
Do you have any defense?
For what? Range or melee? Because blast ignores defense.
No. The door also has a chance of hitting you since you're standing in front of it.
Oh, fair enough.
So ranged.
Is this 1?
Cool.
Numero uno.
As it is an unguided projectile, it goes up by another 1.
That's a fail.
Yep. So it doesn't hit you. Basically, it hits you on a triumph and deals like 2 damage.
Okay. But I'm guessing everything on the inside is just burned to a crisp.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Was it just paper? Can I
Nope.
tell?
Oh, you can tell. Oh, it's. Did I say the blast rating?
No, you didn't. Can I actually get that?
It's 4.
Oh,
So I
God.
took 4 direct damage.
Yep. There are coins spread all over the room. As they got jettisoned
Okay.
out with great force.
Dave, do I hear any of this by the window?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna whisper into Porter. Porter, are you okay?
Fuck off!
Alright, take that
This
as
is
you're okay.
Furnick's. This is Furnick's job, not mine.
This is
Damn it.
Furnick's job.
You can blame the devil, Dick. He's sleeping in the freaking carriage.
Fucking vacation days. Where are mine?
After hearing that explosion, I start slightly moving away from the house.
There are people moving towards the house. You notice the coins all over the room
Mm-hmm.
are gold.
I'm invisible.
Yeah, you are. But for how long?
Is it concentration based? You didn't tell me.
Oh, yes. It is always concentration based.
Yeah, so just gotta keep up concentration and move slowly.
Very
So-
slowly, because any turn in which you pick up a coin, you can't move. A maneuver to pick
Yeah.
up the coin, a maneuver to concentrate.
All right. Kriv, maybe you and I should moose down the
I'm already walking
alley?
away. I'm walking away from the place.
already-
I'm not going back down the alley.
They're already ditching me. It's
I'm
already.
not ditching you, I'm
already
still here.
gone.
No, not ditching, just getting out of the way of people.
I'm behind
I
you.
Alright.
ducked down behind.
Where, what's his face went in?
Oh,
Fuck it. I'm gonna.
the building is also on fire.
Oh.
Okay.
Porter, get out of there.
Fuck it. Porter needs money. He's gonna grab what little bits of coin he can and then fucking
Gritty,
climb through
no
that window.
bastard.
How much
get outta
time are
here.
you spending doing this?
How rapidly is the fire and smoke billowing up?
Well, as it was started by a chemical reaction, pretty quick.
Are they in piles or are they just coin here, coin there,
Coin here, coin there.
I'll spend roughly 1/3 a minute, maybe half.
From the safe to the window.
All right, so we'll say a half a minute.
I'm going to the path of the window. I'm not going out of my way.
You're just doing so slowly.
Yeah,
Ooh, piece of candy.
like ooh, piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of
Exactly, just like that with coins.
Okay.
Ooh, shiny thing. Ooh, shiny thing. Ooh, shiny thing.
Fuck, I wish I had something. Wait, I do have something, don't I? Fuck, this is going to go so bad. Hang on. This is so bad.
What are you doing?
Hang on, I need to see what runic magic can do. I'm really going to just.
By the way, Dave, are there like people going into the building now, or
No, because they can't get in. The door's locked. They have noticed smoke billowing out of one of the windows and are starting to work their way that way.
Yeah, I can't do what I want to do with magic. So.
Dave? What would
coin, fucking jump.
Dave? What would the check be to kick the front door in?
Probably a
Okay.
difficulty 2 athletics check.
Yep, I can't do what I want to do. So. Coin dip.
All right.
I'd say
So
you come out
You
to the
get
window.
One of the-
Porter, do you come out the same
2
window
gold
that you came in?
coins.
I mean, it's the only window I can, Blade.
Okay. Stay fucking character, goddammit!
2 gold coins is 20 silver.
Nice.
catch you.
No, there are people watching and I'm invisible.
At best
Take
guess,
it.
if you had taken the time and not blown up a firebomb and maybe had somebody pick the lock, which would have deactivated the
But somebody that we know that can do that, it's asleep.
Genevieve can also do it and rather well.
Did
Yeah.
you forget about me?
But you're very tall. People can notice you.
By your best approximation, there were probably 500 gold pieces that just got blown out of that safe.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
That could have put. Oh my god.
Every 5 is worth. Oh
Every
my
gold
gosh.
piece is worth 10 silver.
That would have literally just caught us up to. That would have done like 800 silver apiece.
Porter.
God damn
I'm
it, put a
not
finger, Porter.
meant for breaking into places.
Then why not let someone better than you do it?
No one took the offer first. I kind of waited. No one wanted to jump in.
You jumped ahead of me. I was trying to figure out what I would need.
Locking picking kit. That's about it.
I meant the stat.
Oh, were you serious? Oh, cunning.
Anyway,
It's your skullduggery, whatever that is.
That's what I. So it would.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
3 green. Why didn't I pick lock? I have 3. Oh, I don't have a lock picking kit.
nope. Although, you can do it with that jeweler's kit you got, though you will suffer an upgrade. As while they are functional tools for the job, they're not right tools for the job.
Wait, an upgrade?
No,
Yeah,
not an upgrade. A back.
No. no,
Setback.
an upgrade, and here's why.
That's
Because using
worse
those-
than not
Right.
having the tools.
No, you can't pick locks at all unless you have tools. The
You can
upgrade.
improvise tools.
The upgrade is because you could potentially break your your kit.
Yeah, that's way not worth it. Fuck that. You could improvise tools.
I mean, you could always also get the talent that says you always have the right tools for the job.
I don't think that's actually accepted in ROT, but... Anyways, that's just debate for later after session. It happened. I have a note.
Fluff, you bust in the door. You don't see Tiny Man anywhere. You do see a very on fire building.
I use my primal magic to quell the fire.
Get the attention off of us.
Oh, the attention is off of you.
Porter's
I want to know, is there a way for me to save the building?
Oh, yeah, no, it's already burnt to the point where they'll just tear it down and start over.
What's
I'm
not
gonna
the
go
way
to
a
the front of
fire
the building.
spread that fast?
Chemical fire. Sprayed
Oh,
hot, flaming
Even
chemicals
if it is a
all
chemical
over.
fire, the whole house would have had to been fucking saturated for it to burn that quickly.
It's incredibly
Trust
old.
me, I know how shit burns.
It's incredibly old, dry wood.
If you would have said that, I would have not made that argument.
I was gonna say it's a very old building, made of wood.
Older than my
It's
grandma.
what Lincoln used when he was a lawyer.
Sure. Anyway. So, you have a note.
And I sneaked off, and I'm hopefully gonna meet with them like an hour, 2 hours later.
Sure.
Porter's not good at this thing.
So you sneak around and meet back up with them about 3 p.m. We'll say it is.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Here. I don't want to talk about it.
Understandable.
At least you got some. just
Did
the
you
paper?
find anything out?
Whatever's on that note.
You need me to read the note again?
Please.
No,
I
it's just-
remember it's some person, shop thing, business.
Yeah, it's some an exchange or something.
Maurice, I hope you found our dealings profitable. I know I did. If you need further arrangements made, please stop by the shop. Arden Hadley, entrepreneur.
Arden- Is there a way to figure out who this guy is?
Yeah, negotiation or charm and ask people. He owns a shop, you're assuming in town.
You said charm?
Charm or negotiation?
You do it, Genevieve. I'm tired.
Yep. So let's head over to the shopping district.
Alright, you head to the shopping district, known as the town proper. There's the Ocean Quarter, the Temple Quarter, the Merchants Quarter, and then the city proper.
So we're heading to the merchants quarter?
Okay,
Or is that just where the merchants quarter and the merchants live?
that's primarily where most of the shopping in town is done, though there are shops in all parts of the town except the Royal Quarter,
Okay.
which isn't
so
a quarter.
merchants quarter.
Right.
Why don't we start with she's probably gonna hate seeing us again, but why don't we start with Astra?
You would have to go back to the Temple Quarter to talk to her. That's where her shop's at.
Oh, okay. Her shop's in the temple quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Why she would hate us? We just made her some money. What you mean? Well, she probably hate me, of course.
Then how about before we head over to the merchants quarter, we stop in at Astra's and see what she knows. How's that sound, guys?
Yeah, for
Sure.
anything.
All right, let's head over to Astra. Hey, Astra. Sorry to barge in like this again.
Huh? Oh, hi.
I was just wondering, do you know anyone named Arden Hadley?
Oh, Arden. Yeah, Arden owns the Warrior Stash in the Ocean Quarter.
Warrior Stash in the Ocean Quarter. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's, like, almost on the pier. Can't miss it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, looks like we're heading to the Ocean Quarter, guys.
Fun.
We have to go all the way towards the pier.
You notice, upon venturing towards the Ocean Quarter, a part of the town you've never been in before, that the city walls actually fall on the Ocean Quarter. The Ocean Quarter is outside of the city walls, but think of it like a pie. The open mouth of the Pac-Man is butted up
That's the hard one.
against the water on both sides. So
That's why
the
we're
only
basically
way...
heading to the harbor.
I'm sorry, what?
We're basically heading to the harbor right now.
Right. So the only way into the Ocean Quarter from land is to go through the city wall, and the only way into the city from the ocean is to make your way all the way through the Ocean Quarter. But the gates are up and you can pass freely.
Okay.
Cool.
Damn it, pulling a blank on the name. Warrior Stash?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I wasn't pulling a blank on the name. That's good.
And you find it easily enough.
Goddamn Frennick, I have no clue what to be looking for. Why can't he be here?
I mean,
I
you
mean,
find
you
you
could have
find
always went back to the wagon, taking them off from it.
you find the shop easy enough.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Now, if only we could get our fucking rogue woken up. He knows what we're supposed to be looking for.
As do all of you.
I'm pulling a blank, honestly.
We were just supposed to investigate him, right?
Maurice Stanley. You're supposed to find out about his goings on and what his interest in Gale is.
Ah, right. Thank you. Alright, so. Griv, your turn.
What?
I think
Who
she
or
wants
what?
you to do the talking.
Oh, okay. I walk in the store.
I will follow along behind, though.
You see Arden, a halfling man, just shy of middle-aged, we'll say. Wears a smile on his face. Hello and well met. What can I help you find today?
Real quick, what was his name again?
The owner of the shop is Arden Hadley. You don't know who
Yeah,
you're
okay.
speaking with yet.
Is Mr. Hadley here?
Present and accounted for. That's me, young man.
Oh, okay. That makes our job a whole lot easier.
Your job? Whatever do you mean? Do you have a delivery?
Oh, my employer asked me to come to the city and ask you some questions, actually.
Oh, and who is your employer?
He asked me to keep it rather discreet.
Oh, did he?
He's actually. I've got a crib. He's actually looking for a Maurice Stanley.
Stanley.
Mhm.
Stanley.
Used to have
I don't recall, Mr. Stanley. Strangest thing, though, I feel as if I should. Maybe some
He's-
clink could jog my memory, but who
I
knows?
instantly knew he was trying to go for.
I'll hand him 5 silver. Count?
He looks down at it, smiles, looks at you. Yeah, apparently I've never met the man. Pockets the silver.
Maurice Stanley is on the note, right, GM?
Yeah.
See, he is. Just somebody's playing hard to get.
Yeah, because he wants more than 5 silver.
Mm-hmm. You want to know the number I have written down that he will finally cave if you're trying to bribe him?
Oh, got 100 silver.
1,000.
Okay.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull out the note and say, now we can do this a nice way, or we can call some guards.
Guards for what?
I don't think guards will help, my friend.
We found this note, and his building just got burned down.
Oh, and where did you find that note?
Our employer gave it to us.
Roll me a deception check.
What is that difficulty, my dude?
Well, you're talking to a merchant in the roughest part of the town. That's gonna
Yeah.
be 3 red and a purple.
Whoa, that's...
Whoa! Holy shit!
Dude, assassins don't even that have high deception. What the fuck?
Actually, I think Shin's got somewhere in the realm of like 3 yellow.
Also, this is an older halfling merchant who has dedicated his
Frickin'
entire
halflings.
life
Yeah, and merchant stuff is based off presence, not cunning.
Okay, what was the first thing I said about the part of town he's in?
Fair enough. Okay, 3 red and 1 purple. Okay, I'm gonna need a destiny point.
Got you.
Please work. Nope.
Uh,
Good
S-
man.
so he smiles and he goes, "My boy, you don't have to tell me where you found that note. I'd imagine you found it in the house that apparently burnt down. But, all you're gonna do is implicate yourself if that's all the better you can lie to me. Should we try again?"
Dave, is there anybody in here other than us?
No, doesn't seem to be.
Can I look real quick, just to look around?
It seems to be one big room other than the back room.
Okay.
Actually, hang on. A familiar face does walk in, though. It's Lucky.
Oh.
Oh,
Wait, who's lucky?
Oh, great.
Grandmaster of the Thieves Guild.
we're
Oh my
screwed.
fuck.
Oh, God.
What the fuck am I supposed to...
He walks in.
Oh, if it isn't Lucky.
I grab my
Hey,
purse.
Pipsqueak. How's it going?
Actually, do I even know who Lucky is?
Just fine, actually.
You don't.
You don't. Me and Ragnar do.
So,
Who's this guy?
Hadley. About that thing we talked about. Yeah, we can get it done, but it's gonna be expensive. Hadley looks at him. Oh, the cost isn't an issue, my friend. You know the types of things we deal in. Maybe something goes missing. Hadley turns back to the group. Tell you what, you want information? I have information. But you have to do something for me first.
I cross my arms. And what is that? By the way, hey, Lucky.
Hey, how's it going? Sorry, wrong voice. Hey, how's it going? You know, you should stop by and talk to Star.
Ugh, your daughter's very nice, but not my cup of tea.
Who said anything about
What?
tea?
Wait, Star's not his daughter. Cinnamon's his daughter.
Uh-huh.
Who the hell is Star? Crap, who the hell is Star?
Wait, was Star the, bodyguard? The hefty one?
No, that was Tiny.
Fuck are with these names?
Fuck, who's Star? I don't remember a Star.
I don't know who the Star is either, so
There's a reason for that.
we don't know who it is.
You haven't met them yet.
Okay,
But yeah, you were saying about this job?
Oh,
what needs to
yeah,
be done?
real simple. You seem capable. Deliver this letter to John Standish in the Merchant's Quarter. You can't miss him. He runs a stall called The Oddity. That may be enough to jog my memory.
It's not gonna get us killed, is it?
Delivering a letter? No, it shouldn't. I mean,
Yeah,
if it
well-
does, you deliver letters in very strange ways.
I'd rather not have the guards called on us, thank you. I pulled my hand out for it.
He hands you the note. Not sealed or folded or anything.
Is it in a language we can understand?
Yeah, it's in common. It
I-
says, Mr. Standish, comma, delivery next Tuesday, comma, Arden.
Oh, Oh, okay.
Oh.
Where'd you say we could find this gentleman?
He runs a stall in the merchant quarter called the Oddity.
The Oddity.
He
Got
deals in trinkets and baubles, primarily. Anything strange or unusual he can get his hands on, mostly. Decent fellow.
Might
Does
have
he
to do
sell
some
any
shopping.
magical rings?
I don't know.
I bopped Criv on the back of the head. We could check that out later.
That
Why'd you
was
hit
not
me?
Kriv. That was
Sorry.
Ragnar.
Sorry, Criv.
And you
I
hit me
smacked
again.
Genevieve in the face.
It's gonna be a problem.
Smacked Genevieve in the face because she smacked me in the back of the head.
You know what? Fair. Moving on.
I'm sorry, Criv.
It's going to turn into a slap
Okay.
fight in about 3 seconds.
It's okay, Genevieve. I'll buy you dinner.
Oh, my.
Genevieve miscalculated my height, smack Kriv.
This-
Yep, that's what happened.
Does this seem reasonable?
Mhm.
Yep.
I just want to let you guys know we had like a fucking Three Stooges moment there just now.
Uh-huh.
Very much so.
Oh, yeah.
Does that make me curly? No.
So it makes you
Certainly.
mow.
No.
Does in
You're
fact
always
make you
smacking
mow.
everybody.
And Kriv is Larry, you're Mo, and Ragnar is Curly. The big dumb one. So,
Big dumb, but very big strong indeed.
You charge strike.
We got
So-
Malaria and Curly in
so are
here.
you
This
going to
man's gonna
deliver this note?
Teach you some.
As well,
Yes,
I
we
mean,
are.
It's
I'm not gonna
not gonna
fucking
get us
give
hurt, so
Yeah, I mean,
Man,
we
Ragnar's
go there,
gonna do
deliver
some
the letter, and immediately.
Really, like, mean to this guy, because he met this type of people.
Yeah, I wasn't paying 1,000 silver. Fuck that.
Yeah, I was like, no, it was 1,000 silver.
I was just
Um,
about to toss him my purse that had
I was gonna
3,500
turn
in
into
it.
a wolf.
I actually have something I want to do on the way while we're going to deliver this letter.
Okay.
The letter I pulled from the lawyer's office that was burned, I'm going to copy that in giant into the book that I stole from that dead guy ledger way long ago on first session, and I'm going to burn the note.
Still have that
Okay.
fucking journal?
Yeah, I still have that journal.
Wow.
Damn.
Did we ever go through that?
Yeah, I did. I went through it like 4 or 5 times. Got a lot of blank pages at the end of it that I keep using, so.
Mm.
Mm. But yeah, let's go deliver this note real quick for this dirtbag.
Cool.
Come on.
So you take the note, and you see a stall with a plaque above it that says the Oddity.
That was easy.
There's a human standing in the stall, just yelling out to people, "The strange, the unusual, whatever strikes your fancy, I'm sure to have it. You should come check out my wares. And while you're at it, you can check out me."
So
Oh.
I'm just gonna propose this right now. We all don't go up. One of us just goes up with the letter and just hands it to him.
Since I'm the one that has the letter, what did you say his name was?
John Standish.
I walk up. Are you Mr. Standish?
Why, yes, I am, and you must be an angel.
Ugh. Don't flatter yourself, mister. I have a note for you.
Oh, I never flatter myself, only you, my dear. He takes the note. As he touches the paper, you see an odd glimmer go across it.
Huh.
He pulls it up and reads it. His demeanor instantly changes. The hell is this about?
I was just
Who do
told
you
to
think
deli-
you are? He throws the paper at you.
Okay, buddy.
Hey,
No,
hey.
you come here and threaten me in broad daylight.
I was just asked to
Calm
deliver
down.
this message.
Oh, and now it's a message you're sending, huh? To everybody else, too, I take it.
What the hell?
No, what are you
We
talking
were
about?
only
What
Am I
supposed
the
to
ma-
come and give you
was
this note.
for
That's
you.
it. We have other deliveries to make. Good day.
No. You don't. Wait.
Oh, we walk away. We walk away. We don't even listen to
Yeah,
them.
we
We
just
walk
don't.
away.
Yeah, we don't even listen to you. We just walk away.
I told them what I say. We have others delivery
Yeah.
to make. We were just here to give this note, and we
Oh,
walk
yeah?
away. We
What
don't
does
even
this
listen to
note say? Read it.
them. I don't even read it. I just walk away.
Somebody read it?
Nope.
I wouldn't turn around. Read the note, trust me.
Oh, they're walking away.
I take the note back and look at
Don't,
it.
don't play the game. Don't play the game. Just walk away.
It says, Mr. Standish, we've come to collect what is owed to Mr. Hadley in full.
Damn you,
Also,
Discord.
as you read it, it turns to ash in your hand.
Who read the note? Because I got disconnected from Discord.
Genevieve did.
Oh,
I
okay.
did.
What? You come and
Well-
threaten me and I'm going to let you get away so you can come and do the job later? Do you think I'm crazy?
Oh, we're
Steps
just
out
simple
from behind his
couriers.
stall and pulls out a wand. Courier my ass.
All right, I pull my gun on this man and I say,
Roll
"We
initiative.
just delivered."
Oh
Okay.
God.
I'm going to
Wait.
start, when we get out of this,
We're
I'm
gonna get the
start riding
guards on
this
our
to
ass.
the room. Yeah, that's a good question. Where the fuck are the guards?
Yeah. That is a
Spread
good one,
pretty
and this
thin
is-
throughout the merchant's quarter.
And this would
And they
be-
don't hear this man shouting at us when we
Did
just
they-
said we delivered a
so-
letter.
I start screaming for the
time-
guards to come.
Time out. You can do that on your turn. I need everybody to roll initiative. A. B. It has been less than a handful of seconds since this altercation started. It will take time for any guards to arrive.
Let me ask a question before we roll initiative. Are there witnesses around here that see him pull the wand first?
Oh, yeah. No, a bunch of people saw you hand him a note, him look visibly frightened, and then accuse you of threatening his life. When the note got handed back to Genevieve, a moment after it touched her hand, the page disappeared into ash.
Okay.
You know
And
how that
because
could
of
look,
we
right?
don't have proof. Yep, we are looking very bad right now.
You know what? I'm actually kind of getting sick and tired of these types of shit happening.
We never reset initiative.
I got it. Oh, you got it, Dave?
Yeah.
Nice.
I was typing it as she said it.
God, what sensitive people in this town? God.
You never know, and they just go all crazy and start pointing their wands at us. God.
No, he didn't point it at you. He pulled it out of his robe.
Oh.
He-
Oh, I thought you.
he's-
By
well,
by
well,
rules
yeah,
of
that's
law, he
fine.
brandished a weapon at us, so this is self-defense.
Right.
And so, what is this? This is vigilance, right? Or is it cool?
Why is it not rolling for me?
This is vigilance.
Got it.
Oh, I see why.
Yeah, the R has to come before the die.
It's init space R space the die space PC.
Yep, it's been a while. I'm out of practice.
Oh. That's great. That never happened to me before.
You rolled blanks.
Oh, that's great. So I'm basically just oblivious of what's going on, so I'm going dead last. Whoa, you pulled out a
There is
wand?
my-
Oh, shit!
I need to pull up my new stats.
I wish I had the force. Open up fridge. I want a beer. Maybe I can
You've been
reach
playing
it.
too much Jedi Fallen Order.
I know, right? Oh my god, I'm so close. My middle finger's just touching the door. Ah!
See, I'm a normal person with the fridge in the kitchen, so I need to get up and go to a different room.
Ragnar,
Yes.
a bolt of magical energy flies past your head, soaring off at an upward angle into the sky.
Whoa! I'm paying attention now.
Well, good morning, Ragnar.
I know, right?
Who's taking the first initiative slot?
I'm going dead last since I didn't really roll good.
Does anyone mind
can
if I take the first one, or do you want it, Griff?
I'm actually gonna try to see if I could roll good enough to where I could just like have Vine shoot out and just hold them down.
You
Okay.
can do that, or I was gonna take a shot right into his where he's holding the gun or the wand and disable him.
I would kind of want to like tie him down so that he doesn't, so that we
can't
don't hurt
tie
him.
him down when he's shooting magic at us.
No, I meant with the vines.
Oh yeah, no, we can
Like-
try that.
Get the vines wrapped around him so that he just stops attacking us for a second so we can explain.
Okay, so I have quick draw, so I'm gonna quick draw my staff,
Okay.
and what would the difficulty be for me to cast vines on, cast like an ensnare type spell on him?
And you're wanting to remove his ability to act or move, correct?
It's basically I'm stopping him from moving and/or stopping him from like basically completely immobilizing him without hurting him.
All right. I will say that would be a difficulty 3 utility spell.
Is that your final?
Yep, and it will require concentration to maintain the strength of the bonds.
I have battle casting, so I don't need concentrate. Wait, I don't have battle casting. Not yet.
I have battle casting.
Isn't that
So
a
here
tier
we go.
4?
Tier 3.
Battle casting's
tier
tier
three.
3, and I don't think it affects concentration.
I didn't
think
think
it
it did
just
either.
removes
It just
One
removes.
success and 4 advantage.
Fabulous, you get it. He is now lashed to the earth.
Good.
Sir, we were only sent here to deliver a message. That's it.
That's
Yeah, I know
all.
the kind of messages you and your kind send. So what happened
And
to
it was-
Tommy
Talking about
last
our
month?
time, we only got here today. We're new couriers.
When it was handed to us, all it read was delivery was to happen on Monday. That's all it said.
About this time, the guards show up. What's
Yeah,
going
I
on
already
here?
I already like socketed my weapons and stuff. I'm just like standing
This
around.
madman attacked us. So I had to
He
pin
shot
him
a
to the
bolt of lightning
ground.
at me.
The guard. The guard looks at John Standish, who is lashed to the ground with vines. What's going on here,
Yeah.
John? They delivered a threatening note from Mr. Hadley to myself. I owe him some money and haven't been able to pay him. And the note said that they were here to collect what was
We were
owed to
told
Mr.
nothing
Hadley.
about collecting. We were
Yeah.
literally just told by him to deliver the letter, and we were told it was a delivery letter for Tuesday.
Monday.
And then he pulls a wand.
No, it was
Monday, And then
Tuesday.
he pulls a wand on us, shoots a magic missile at us, and then what are we
Almost hit me.
supposed to do? Ask anyone around here. He was the one who attacked first.
all we
He
did
pulled the
was
wand on us first.
all we
All right,
did
you
was
guys-
incapacitate him.
You guys stay here for just a moment. And he goes over and he talks to the merchant in the next stall, who's just standing there staring at what's going on, super confused. He talks with this other merchant for a few moments, comes back. Look, I don't know what happened. I don't care what happened. Nobody's hurt. John, you can't do that. And whoever the hell you are, just go away.
That was the plan, sir.
Kriv, release the vines.
Oh, no, the guard undid those the moment he got here.
Oh,
Can't.
okay.
I have to release the spell.
He can cut him out of the vines. They are still just vines. Unless you are, like, focusing to keep the guard from doing his job, in which case this is an entirely
I
different
mean,
situation.
when the guard's ready, I was going to release the spell regardless.
Oh.
You didn't need to start cutting.
The guard's not a magician. He doesn't know how spells work. He just sees a guy wrapped up in vines. Well, this is kind of like rope. Starts
I
cutting.
just look at the guard as he's, trying to cut it away. I'm like, you don't have to do that. As when I release the spell, the vines start going away.
Oh, then please do so.
Do. I tell him, you don't have to do that, as I, wave my hand and the vines just go back into the ground.
Oh, fabulous and weird. Okay.
Look, we're sorry we scared you. We were just delivering the note.
You can tell Hadley he can kiss my ass.
Gladly.
Yay, encounter done.
Whew.
Without bloodshed.
Right, good job. I'm proud of you guys.
Man, I want to use my thing and brawl. I wanted to go up to him, like, beat the shit out
Oh,
of
don't worry. I wanted to pop a bullet right into him with my new gun.
him. No!
Fucking Porter P here,
I
ready
don't
to
care if
fucking
it's-
bust a cap.
I don't
in
care if
someone.
it's an innocent. I'm ready for blood.
Oh my god.
Porter ready to
Porter's
bust a cap in
nice.
somebody's ass.
No, this is 3 caps.
Pop, pop, pop.
This did we explain the new gun now that I actually pulled it out?
No.
Should we?
Do it later.
Let's do it on the way back
Yeah,
to the
sorry.
thing.
No,
let's
no, that's fair
let's
enough.
get out of here.
The guard shooing away curious onlookers. There's nothing to see here. Move along. Smacks an orphan with a stick. I'm kidding.
I was gonna say,
I would have said, Dave,
Boy.
me and that guard would have had
Stop
a
what you're
real
doing.
big problem.
I'm guessing we're going
to
back
another guard,
immediately
bitch.
to our employer.
Arden?
Yup.
Yeah, probably. You walk back in. You deliver the letter.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Thanks for what?
Nearly got us attacked by Mr. S.
He attacked you?
Yeah,
That seems
Fucking-
odd. He's such a nice guy.
he fucking shot a
Genevieve,
lightning bolt
didn't
at my
you-
friend Ragnar there.
Wait,
I almost lost my hair.
Genevieve, did you tell us what happened with the letter as we were walking away?
It did it right there in front of us while
Yeah, as soon as it touched my hand, it disintegrated.
No, I'm
Genevieve
talking
started
about the
reading it.
shimmer and then the word change.
Oh, no, not yet. And I didn't appreciate that hidden message in the note. That's what got us attacked.
What hidden message? I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
don't play coy. I immediately, like, I don't transform, Dave. I, like, hold on to my necklace and I just make, like, a loud, like, wolf sound.
like a growl.
Snarl.
He reaches under the counter and pulls out a wooden ball that's been painted red and chucks it in the corner of the room. Fetch. Yeah?
Do you think I'm actually gonna do that?
He scampers off after it, doesn't he?
No, I'm just kidding. No, he doesn't.
Oh, it would be so much better if he did.
I was thinking
I'm
that
a
too.
wolf. I'm not a dog.
Well, as
There's
it's
a difference.
as it seems you've done what's required.
Is for
Uh,
information. If
Maurice-
you're not gonna give that information, I can show you what I really look like.
Oh,
Ragnar.
no, I'm more than happy to give you the information. You've paid for it. Maurice was looking to buy a magic item of some sort, but he needed a specialized dealer. The only one I knew of that dealt in oddity magics at all in town on the regular, other than the charlatan you just went and spoke with,
Oh?
is Astra Nero, the owner of
Oh?
Cryptic Magic in the Temple Quarter.
Okay. Do you know what he needed?
Not the foggiest.
This is not gonna be.
I don't suppose he gave you a description of what he was looking for.
Nope, I don't deal in magic. It's bad for business.
This is not gonna be fun, Porter.
Do you know anything else about him?
Who, Maurice?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
He's a decent barrister, occasionally works with fellows like Lucky and myself to get us out of interesting legal predicaments we find ourselves in due to the nature of business and piracy.
Do you know why he would pack up his office and leave in a hurry?
Don't know?
And why would he suddenly start putting people in jail?
Gale?
Mhm.
Oh, that little rat's hole between here and Port Favor. Fortune.
Fortune. It's not a little rat hole.
I mean, this is where I grew up, love. Anything short of this is a rat hole, including what little wooden shack you came from. You have your information. Now, if you're not purchasing anything, I do have strict rules against loitering.
I was interested of what you had, but now I just completely lost interest. Farewell.
Good day, and a drink that, we never see each other again, yes?
Oh, trust me. I already saw one person I did not like. I doubtful we're gonna see each other again.
I drink to your death.
Oh, you wouldn't be the first, you will likely not be the last. There's the door. Don't let it hit you.
I'll rip off the
Here's the
door
blade on my back.
and make it hit
Make
you.
sure one hits you.
I mean, if you vandalize my property, you may have issues with the guards, and you will find the guards here in the Ocean Quarter much firmer in dealing with outsiders than
That's
in other
enough,
parts of
boys.
the city.
But it's gonna take him a while to get here.
Ragnar, stop!
Will it?
Enough, boys.
And he rings a bell on the counter, and two guards walk in.
We were just leaving.
That's what I thought.
I look at him and I say, "Watch your back from now on."
Trev!
Crib!
As I walk out.
Crib the man! There's guards here!
We do not need that following us, Kriv.
I already walked out of the store.
Alright, well, you now know you need to speak with Astra. Again. For the third time. Today.
Just holding lack of information. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, let me do this one, guys.
Yep. Just considering you just had lunch with her. We're coming,
I mean,
though.
it's just lunch. I mean,
Alright, I guess we walk into fucking
We
whatever
had-
the shop's name is. Cryptic Magic. I need a notebook just for this.
So, you guys make your way to Cryptic Magic. It is now about 5 p.m.
ooh.
Porter walks in. Oh, hello, welcome back. Did you forget something? And she like starts
Ev-
looking around for something you may have dropped or left behind.
I
Everyone
follow.
I
else said-
realized-
everyone else is coming in.
I realized you were away for a month, but I'm not one to try to make up for lost time.
Sadly, this is about work.
Oh, well then what can I help you with?
Genevieve, what was the guy's name?
Have you ever heard of a Maurice Stanley?
Maurice Stanley. Just a moment. And she grabs just a comically large book from under the counter. I mean, we're talking like when she opens it on the counter, it is almost as large as the counter. It is massive. And she starts leafing through it, and she stops and she goes, Yes. Yes, I've met the man. He was inquiring about a scrying device that could track a particular being without training. I told him it would be possible to make such an item, but it would be expensive and require the subject's true name. He told me to start gathering the supplies to construct the item, and that he would figure out the name. He also said that if I needed him, that I should leave a note in the empty apple box behind the keg. That's a pub in the Merchant's Quarter. Though,
Have you
it's
finished the item?
not called the Keg anymore. It's Lucky's Bar. The name actually changed recently with the aid of Mr. Stanley, due to some legal troubles.
Did you finish the scrying device?
Oh, heavens no, I just started it, but a week ago? I haven't even begun to collect all of the materials required.
This is why we need Fernic. I
Agree.
have an idea. It does not seem like a good idea in my head.
Why don't we talk about this back at our room in the inn?
Yeah. Thank you.
I say we just leave.
Alright,
Thank
well,
you, Astra.
oh, you're very welcome. If I think of anything further, I'd be happy to tell you when you arrive again in 2 hours' time or so.
Yeah, I'm sorry we keep barging into your shop like
Oh,
this.
no apologies necessary. It's oddly lonely at times. And
I mean, it is a great shop, so.
well, thank you. And she pats you on the head,
Flatterer.
tussles your hair a little bit.
Okay, my long mullet red hair just became messed up. Great.
Ragnar finally understands why it was called a lunch. You guys are dating.
Ragnar, come on!
All right,
I totally get it now.
uh,
Come on, Ragnar!
I'm gonna take a short bio break. You guys discuss your next steps. I'm not gonna go to intermission or anything. And then
yeah,
when I come,
so they
and
can
then
hear how much we're gonna fuck this up.
and then when I come back, tell me what your plan is.
We're gonna kill everybody in town.
Everybody's day up.
All right, guys, I want to set a nuke off in the middle of the city.
I'll help you with that. The city needs to
Let's
go.
do it.
So what I'm thinking is, we know where to put the letter in. Let's put a letter in where we're supposed to, pretending to be Astrid, saying we need to meet up to discuss this scrying device, and then
Mhm.
just fucking grab him and get the information out of him.
Well,
Sure.
honestly, we were only told to investigate who he is.
No, we are supposed to find out the information for why he's setting up in Gale.
Oh, right, okay. So yeah, that might work. I'm just a little
It's
worried.
either that or we break into his bloody house.
Yeah, no, unfortunately we
I'll
don't
be right
have
back,
our
guys.
the one that is very apt at that.
I can intimidate. I can point a gun to his face and fucking intimidate. I can point 2 guns to his chest
I
and
summon
intimidate.
Glock in attack mode.
I summon Glock and Glock 2. Let's roll. I just hit myself with my pin.
You're not having luck today, are you, Porter?
I am not having luck for the last 2 days. I went shopping. No, this is just out of complete character. So
Yeah.
I personally, real life, have had the shit luck the last 2 days. I went out for Black Friday shopping on Thanksgiving because they do those early day sales.
Yep.
But what happens when he summons Glock 3, the Reckoning?
It goes on my foot.
I get Moab.
Oh, no,
I
no,
summon
no.
Moab.
I mean Maurice.
Oh, I summon Glock number 4. Gonna do now.
He summons the anti-Glock.
I summon the Holy Glock.
Oh, what? I summon the Atom Bomb.
Oof. Not there yet.
It's called magic for a reason. I could literally just clump power up and give the same
You know
goddamn.
what? I've been thinking about the name for this fucking gun. I just came up with the perfect name for it.
The Glocktopus?
No, the Gilded Glock.
You know what, Porter? If you make 8 copies of a Glock, I'll fucking transform into a Glocktopus and then, become the Glocktopus. What do you
Heck.
say?
That could be useful in the near future. So, so what's the plan?
We're going to fake a letter in Astrid's fucking Astrid. Who the fuck is Astrid?
Hiccup's
Even
wife.
Astra, and we're going to say we need to meet for the scrying business in a kind of shady area at night, and we're basically gonna fucking pull him aside and beat the information out of him.
All right. Well, when you are at the location, you see Cinnamon like throwing the trash out the back. Hey, what's this in? Oh, hello. Directly to Genevieve, the oh hello. What are y'all doing here?
Oh, we just came to buy some drinks. We
Around
got
back?
turned around. We got turned around and ended up behind you somehow. I'm sorry.
Had many drinks already, yeah?
No, I've only been here one time, darling.
Oh, no, I'm aware, but prior to here, have you been cheating on me with other drinking establishments? Oh, she notices, I'm sure one of you kind of sideways glancing over at the empty apple box. Looking to deliver
Somewhat, yeah.
some mail.
Yeah.
And who might you be
It
looking
can't all
for?
be pleasure.
Well, maybe I can help you. I know the owner of that particular mailbox.
You know Mr. Stanley?
Indeed. He rents this box from me. I know the fool. He's staying at the King Suite in the Twilight Inn. He's
you
using
think-
me and mine as a leading post office and courier service.
I'm back.
Yeah. A lot of people have been doing that lately. Hell, we almost got our asses zapped this afternoon.
My ass, especially.
Do you happen to know if he'd be willing to talk with us? Or is he hiding?
I don't know that he's hiding. You can always go try.
Ugh. You said he was in the Twilight Quarter at where?
King's
No,
something.
he's at the
something.
Twilight Inn. In the
Twilight
King Suite.
Inn.
The King's blah blah blah.
Yeah, it's just up the road.
Oh.
And she points.
Thank you. They might be back a little
Looking
bit.
at it from the road, how fancy and fortified does that place look?
5-star hotel on the Strip in Vegas.
Yeah,
Okay.
well fortified.
There are guards in uniforms with the name of the establishment on them around the perimeter of the building.
Okay, so we're going with the letter technique, right?
Or you could just try to go talk to him.
We could always walk up and
The
say,
letter
"Can we-"
was to find out where he was at. You now know where he's at.
Yeah. Cinnamon had perfect timing. Oh, by the way, Cinnamon, before you go,
Yes.
Lucky said this afternoon that I should come by and talk to Star. Who is Star?
You'll find out when you come talk to her. Unfortunately, she isn't in at the moment.
Okay.
Guess I'll catch you up. What's going on?
I wonder why he wants me to talk to her.
Oh, never mind.
She probably has either information or a job.
Well, we already have enough jobs that we still need to finish.
Well, we'll be back. Come on, gentlemen. Let's go see if we can talk to our friend, Mr. Stanley.
So you go to the Twilight?
Mm-hmm.
No one stops you walking in. You can go into the area where the rooms are. You can make your way to the King Suite, which is on the 5th floor,
Okay.
with no problem.
Question: is there like a receptionist desk or something?
Yeah. Yeah, so when you walk in, there's a grand foyer that's open. And then in a room, though there's really no wall to separate, off to the right is a bar area, and off to the left is a seating area and what looks like a traditional reception desk at a hotel.
Think we should go ask the receptionist? Do you think we should go ask the lady behind the counter or man behind the counter about fucking pain in the ass number 3? Can't remember his name.
Mr. Stanley?
Yes.
We walk up to the receptionist. Excuse me.
Yeah, can I help you?
Do you know if Mr. Stanley's in his room?
Who?
Mr. Maurice Stanley in the King Suite?
Oh, yeah, he's expecting you. I'm assuming you have his dinner. Go on up.
No, we are here to do business.
Thank you.
No. Just,
no, thank you.
just thank you.
Wait, business? Oh, right, because he has to pay for it. Right. Yeah, no, go on up.
Thank you.
Only room on the 5th floor.
Got it. You nearly blew it for us.
Shut up.
You feeling okay?
You talking to me?
No, I'm talking to Kriv.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I wasn't sure who you were talking to on that one.
It's okay.
Let's head on up, boys.
You do so. You
I knock
arrive at the door. You knock?
I knock on the door.
The door opens. And in front of you, you see Josias. The guy you buried up to his neck.
Oh, boy.
And you
Walk away.
see a man
Uh,
in the back run that way out of view. Like to the left and out of view. Josias leaves the door open, but backs further into the room. Well, now. Violent intruders.
Hey,
I'll
we.
protect you, sir. And as he turns his head back, you see his features start to become feral.
Oh boy.
I can see that too.
Because this man's
No,
a
I closed
werewolf.
the door.
You close. You know what? Fair.
Close the door as I start walking towards the stairs.
Oh boy.
Crib just nopes out of the whole situation.
I close
I
the door,
mean-
I grab everyone's hands, and I'm like, come on, we're leaving.
I mean, right?
Well, you
Boy.
learned something
We did
about
our
Mr.
job. We're leaving now. We did our job, we're leaving.
Oh boy.
You
When I
hear,
said I'm
Did we do our
leaving, I mean
job,
I'm
though?
actually leaving. I'm like in the stairwell right now going
Yeah.
down the stairs.
so for those of you straggling behind, you hear the door open again. I'm Maurice Stanley, servant of the dragon. Why do you pursue me and my companion, whom you have needlessly and wrongfully detained and broken into his home?
Wait, you just said servant of the dragon, right?
Servant of the dragon.
I hear nothing. I'm walking down the stairs.
Oh boy.
He's no weapons or anything. He looks like he is literally just wanting to have a conversation.
Okay,
For those
I'm
of you
gone.
who look.
We've
I'm
just
gone.
been asked. Mr. Stanley, we have been asked to find out why you are setting up in Gale. And that is all we want to know.
I don't think he's there. I think he's stopping us in the hallway. Stanley's not with him.
No.
I'm
That's
gone.
Stanley speaking to you guys.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you hear anything? Oh, yeah, you did. Okay. You had no legitimate reason for invading Josias's home.
That was
I
not...
should call the city guard and have you all taken away for your crimes. However, we do have common goals. The
Again,
reason
we
for
did not break into his home. It was neither one of us, so don't just throw accusations at us just like that, okay?
do you want information or not?
Yes.
Sure.
Then silence your tongue, whelp.
Well, don't just throw out accusations like that, so continue talking.
Ragnar. I'm sorry,
Ugh.
Mr. Stanley. May we come in and sit?
Please do.
Porter, why don't you go collect
Mr.
Crib, who
Lupus.
just noped out?
Tea.
Yeah.
We do, as I was saying, have common goals. The reason for an outpost in Gale is additional eyes and ears everywhere in a time like this are needed.
Mm-hmm.
We could be of use to one another, as I too am tasked with thwarting the plots of the Wayward Son. Return to
Okay,
your...
wait. I need some clarification because we've only heard these cult names like once or twice. Which one is Wayward Son and which one is the Cult of the Dragon?
The Cult of the Dragon is Phalix. The Wayward Son he's referring to is Bedrager, Phalix's son.
The one who we watched get
The
res-
one
Wayward
who-
Son
resurrected.
is the bad one. Dragons are neutral. Got
Well, they're lawful evil.
it. Well, they're neutral to us.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry.
And they're like, it's called the Cult of the Dragon, but they have a temple in the Temple Quarter. They're not nice people, but they make great lawyers and politicians. Return to your master and tell him of me and my task. I will follow soon, and perhaps we can unite against this threat. The enemy of my enemy could indeed be my friend.
Oh, pardon me. Okay. As for you, Mr. Lupus, while I personally did not break into your house, I do apologize for what my companion has done.
Hope I don't see him.
Trust me, right now we're about ready to kick him underneath his tail ourselves.
I'd rather stab him in his tiny head.
Well, he is rather handy, so that is why I was saying kick him under his tail. But
Not useful to me.
we will try to keep him under control.
That would probably be good for his health.
And our sanity.
I don't know. He did a pretty good job of handling you on his own.
Porter.
It's true.
He fell asleep as well, so no, he didn't.
Shh, he didn't know that.
Alright,
Sure.
so you now have the information you were after.
Okay.
And as you have spent quite a bit of time shopping in town and making the guards leery of your presence in various parts of town,
Mm-hmm.
I suggest that upon sunrise we vamoose. But
yeah,
wait.
we need to get out of
First things
town.
first, we need to go back to Lucky's place.
Wait,
Do we have to?
I mean, you could always go by yourself, Genevieve, while everybody else,
I still don't like feeling, or even remotely talking to that man.
Yeah,
Oh.
we don't have to go.
I don't
You go
still
alone,
do not
Genevieve.
forgive Fern for what he did to me and poisoning me, without even acknowledging, even telling me about it.
Also, can
I still
someone
would've
please
went with him
explain?
Regardless.
Can someone please explain to Porter who Lucky is?
as a token of goodwill, Maurice offers to let you all stay in his lavish accommodations until the morrow.
Thank you, Mr. Stanley. Where did we leave our horses?
Where do we leave?
I'm assuming at the gate at the stable. Hey, what's up, Dark Star?
I would hope so.
As horses and carriages aren't allowed inside the city except on official court business.
Okay, yeah.
They tend to make a mess and take up a lot of space. So, are you guys going to stay with Stanley? Or not? Yeah, Stanley?
Might as well, but I'm gonna.
No, I'm gonna go somewhere else.
Okay. It's a silver a night at
Okay.
most places. So,
I'll do
just
it.
remove a silver and that's easy enough.
Got it.
So, you are...
I'm going to spend that silver too.
Okay.
We can be bunk buddies.
I might as well spend
Fuck.
that silver too. I appreciate the offer, Mr. Stanley, but we will find accommodation.
I never expected you would actually take it, but a token of goodwill is a token of goodwill all the same.
And always appreciated.
So I'm assuming everybody else is finding a place to crash for the night while Genevieve goes and takes care of stuff at Lucky's.
Yep. I'm guessing so. Where are you guys heading? That way I could find you after I'm
I
done.
mean, does Lucky's offers rooms?
Yes, he does.
Nope.
Let's
I
go to
am not.
Lucky's. I want to meet Lucky.
Nope.
somewhere other than Lucky's. I'll even stay in a slum if I have to.
I'm
Well,
quite
Well, then
sure
you're
that
staying at Lucky's.
Son of a bitch!
I'm going back to that. I'm going back to that one girl's place that we keep going to.
Okay, I don't remember her name, but yeah, it's easy enough.
Wait, is this the one Fernick wants to burn the place down to?
No.
Okay.
the inn at the over in the
Temple District.
Temple District, I thought that only had offered food.
Yeah, there are no rooms in that one. Or, no, there are rooms there, but that's not where you stayed. They don't offer alcohol.
That's it. Okay. Anyways,
Porter, are you coming with me to Lucky's?
yes, I want to meet who this guy is that everyone keeps mentioning.
Lucky's a halfling, right?
Yes.
Remember the halfling that walked in while we were talking to,
Yes, I heard you say he was lucky, but who is he? I heard Fernick mention him too.
Do not order the most strongest drink that they have.
you
Just let you know.
Alright. Come along.
Okay, you don't have to explain it to me. I just want my character caught up on who he is.
I know.
Yep.
I'm just telling you, don't order the
Oh.
most strongest drink.
There is a disparity that I have yet to point out between Lucky and his daughter. Lucky is a halfling. Cinnamon, very human.
Probably adopted.
Yeah. She was an orphan pickpocket, and he took her in and trained her, and... So, you walk into Lucky's. Cinnamon's behind the bar. Lucky is on the bar. And that man is still in the corner of the bar with a cloak pulled low over his head and his face leaned down at the table. Or leaned down at the end of the bar. Although you notice an interesting thing. Something different. Something has changed. There are tally marks in the seat next to his at the bar. Carved into the bar top. On the bartender's side.
Interesting.
Cinnamon waves at Genevieve as she walks in.
Slut. No, I'm kidding. I'm not even there.
Lucky points at Porter and yells, "Hey, no kid!" Oh, never mind. Gnomes look like human children. Like their proportions and everything. They look like human children.
I have a giant scar and a flowing mullet of red hair, and I look like a kid?
I mean, at a casual glance, yeah. That's why when he turned and looked at you, "Hey, no kid," never mind. Like, he actually looked at you and went, "Yeah, no, that's an adult."
You know what? Porter feels sad now. He's gonna order a drink.
Don't order. Remember what I said.
All right. Porter walks up to the bar. What's he ordering? I'm assuming Genevieve is also going toward the bar.
Yep.
Fabulous.
Strongest drink.
Well,
What-
I have a resilience of 1 and a brawn of 1, so whatever I drink is gonna get me drunk.
It's stuck. Okay. You know what? I'm not. I warned you. If you're gonna do it, go right ahead. I'm not gonna stop you.
Just something to get me drunk.
You just want something to get you drunk?
Yeah.
She hands you an ale.
And a
Lucky's-
bed.
A bed? That's a silver. The ale's a silver.
Okay.
And that'll get you 2 ales. She sets 2 ales in front of you, takes your 2 silver. And Lucky says, "Hey, no. Hands you a silver back. The drinks are on me. Sorry for the mix-up. I get the same thing."
You
'Cause
know,
he's a halfling,
I
and
kept
halflings
hearing about
look like
I
chubby
kept
human
hearing
children.
about Lucky from Fernick. You're a real good guy.
My associates tend to think so until they stop being my associates, and then they tend to be dead.
Yep. So, Lucky, you were saying that I should come talk to Starling.
Yeah.
May I ask why?
Well, you can ask her. She's right there. And he points as an elf woman walks into the bar.
Star, I presume?
Yeah. That's what I'm called around here, at least.
Shall we sit down and talk?
Please.
I was told that you wanted to talk to me.
I do. And she motions to a booth in the corner of the room, takes a seat with her back against the wall, facing out into the room. You can choose to either sit across from her or next to her.
There's no either side? No side of the table?
It's a booth.
I'm to take. I sit down across from her.
All
Porter,
right.
watch my back.
Porter's already wasted. I'm not even rolling a check for that. I'm gone.
Yeah,
Like,
he
I have
just
a
downed.
resilience and a brawn of 1.
Dead.
He just downed 2 whales, and he's
No.
done for the night. Like Cinnamon's putting him in a wheelbarrow and dragging him up the stairs to his room.
Lightweight. So, Star,
Yeah.
may
Sorry.
I ask you,
I'm sorry. What?
what's your real name, hon?
Oh, yeah. That's a thing you don't get.
Okay.
Right.
I'm here about your father.
Ugh.
Indeed. He has made quite a name for himself at home. Has he not?
I've heard his reputation has preceded him around the place.
Well, in his rise to power, he has failed to grease the correct palms, even after offering to do so. That's caused problems. Now, for me and mine, you are in no danger. But it may be in your best interest to find a way to locate him, as he seems to be missing from his station.
He's missing.
The last place I heard he was known to be was right over there, stabbing a man to death.
I thought that happened in.
Yeah, wait.
Whoa.
The Astral Bar. Astral
That
Bar.
happened in the Astral Bar.
Or, right,
Wait.
yep, sorry.
God damn it, Dave.
Things
He's been
just,
stabbing a lot of people in a lot of bars, guys.
he was,
Information.
stabbing a man in the Astral Inn.
Yeah, unfortunately, I saw it.
I know, that's why I'm here. Do you have any idea where he could go?
Not a clue. But I am tired of that man dragging me down with him. He disowned me 10 years ago.
Well, you know what they say.
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Oh yeah, no, she doesn't follow that up with anything.
Mm-hmm.
She just says, you know what they say, and leaves it at that, assuming you know.
Yep.
If you come across his whereabouts, Lucky you'll know how to find me. Until then,
Trust me, I will try my hardest
Oh.
to find him.
no, you're failing to understand. This is a courtesy.
This isn't a you need to do this or else.
Well, no. But with as many players as are involved, it may be in your best interest, as some of them aren't so forthcoming or understanding as me and my employers.
Mm-hmm. I have a question. Are you actually from the Elven City? Because I personally have not been there in over 10 years.
I might be. I have spent some time there, I can tell you that much.
Would you be able to tell me if he said he disowned me, but has he listed an heir?
He has not.
Good.
Power play. Interesting. Didn't peg you
No.
for the type.
That's the thing. I don't want the power. And if he had named me as heir, it would have caused issues for me.
Oh, it's already causing issues for you, as you are his only known blood relative. If he
Mhm.
remains missing, others may seek you out. As, without having an
Oh.
heir named, you are the heir.
Yep. And I already know that there is the probability of his
Oh no, he's going to die.
transaction. No, his transactions falling upon me as well.
Well, you know what they say in business. The sins of their parents will be passed on to their children,
Mm-hmm.
unto the 7th generation. And with that, she smiles, and you notice a thing. She has not elf teeth, but more like carnivorous animal, sharp, pointy, scary teeth.
Ooh.
Ah, so I don't have to explain what I was talking about. Good.
Not in the least. But there are two sides to every coin. To me, you don't have to explain. To someone else, blood's blood. They don't care. Anyway, good day. And she gets up and leaves.
I lean back in the booth a little and think for a minute before getting up and walking to Cinnamon. I need a room.
You want to share mine?
As wonderful as that offer is, unfortunately, I do not quite. I am not quite.
Dear, you're fine. You can have a room. Here's a key.
Thank you.
Go get some rest.
Thank you. I was trying to find a polite way of saying she's not my cup.
You ain't my
Without
top,
saying
girly.
cup of
Be
tea.
gone.
To which she would reply, "Who said anything about tea?"
Mm-hmm.
The same way
Cross.
Lucky did.
Wink,
She
wink.
was raised by Lucky.
Yep. Ugh. I give
So-
her the slipper.
Oh, she doesn't take it. You can just have a room.
Okay.
Wow, she's never this nice to me. No, I'm kidding.
All right. Anyway, the night passes uneventfully. I'm assuming you all meet up pretty easily the next morning.
At the gate stables.
Kriv
Fabulous.
is still nowhere to be seen.
Oh,
As you go to the
Kriv!
stables, you actually see him sleeping in a bushel of hay.
What?
Yeah, when they go to the stables to get the horses, he's in the stables sleeping in a bushel of hay.
Nice.
Priv, couldn't you at least go into our
Treats.
carriage?
He's passed the fuck out. He's not waking up. As you notice, like 6 empty bottles of liquor.
oh God.
Oh Lord.
I never met another of my type of caliber. Just
he-
drink so much.
He probably couldn't figure out how to work the door in his drunken stupor to get into the carriage.
No,
guard.
he knew how to get in, even if he was fucking pissed drunk. He just didn't care.
I will say
Nice.
there's nothing better than taking a cab home to make sure you get home safely, because don't drink and drive. It's bad for you, kids.
Shh, don't listen to Dave.
And
Please listen to Dave.
so you get home safely without a problem, and then spend 45 minutes trying to figure out how to get your key in the lock, give up, and pass out on the porch to your significant other, and wake up to your significant other kicking you when she's putting the kids on the bus, asking you why you're sleeping on the porch, and you simply respond with, "My key wouldn't work." Because that's the only thing you can say. We've all learned something here.
Make sure you can lie
Don't
really
have to
good
get
after a
me.
hangover.
No, I didn't lie. I couldn't get my key to work.
I would have been like, I can't find my key.
Anyway, moving on.
Oh, guard, can I get a little assistance here?
Wait, what? Why do we need a guard?
Because I have a dwarf and a gnome to help me lift a full-grown human.
Yeah, the dwarf can probably lift him by himself.
Yeah, muscles.
Ragnar, would you mind tossing our drunk friend there into the...
I'll throw him right on top of Kriv. Or no, I'm sorry.
Actually, the moment that you touch Crib, a fish just flies up and clocks you in the nose.
You throw
Does that
Kriv
make
on
sense?
top of Kriv.
No, it's gonna throw him on top of the dude that starts with a G. Oh my god, what's his name?
We don't have anyone that
Brainfart.
starts with a G.
Yes, we do.
Durgrim?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if you're aware of how Durgrim is spelled, but it starts with a D sound.
Oh.
If that tells you anything.
Yeah.
It's a long night, okay? Shut up. Alright, anyway. I pick him up.
Yeah,
I
as you
attempt to
try
pick
to
him
go
up.
pick up Crib, you actually get clocked in the nose as I just wake up.
I can see you bright as day. You're not gonna clock me.
But it's like one of those straight reactions, like,
You punch like a girl. Get up!
You punch like a girl.
Hey, come on, Kriv, in the carriage.
I literally only hear the word girl as I look at Genevieve.
Okay.
I just pick him up by his shirt and just slap him
I-
around. Wake up!
Okay.
Get me around.
Alright, that's it. Okay, I'm gonna pick you up again.
I don't want to go to potion class.
What is he dreaming about?
Come on, let's get him in.
Alright.
Ugh. Hardest part of this entire thing, getting Kriv into the...
Oh god, he just
carrot.
smells really bad.
Alright, onto the carriage. He's sitting up top.
You know, thinking about this, there's actually a very simple mission that we just botched.
Oh, what's that?
Huh?
What's that?
What did you botch?
We made this mission a little bit too complicated, basically.
It happens.
Don't say that, Dave. That's scary.
Pardon me.
It's accurate.
Alright, off to report the job. Yeah.
That's my word. As I climb into the driver's seat of the carriage.
Fair enough.
You weren't saying it. I know it's your thing. You think fucking Porter knows how to steer a carriage? It's going backwards.
Porter's lucky he can steer his own damn feet some days.
He's like, is it left over right or right over left or center and backwards?
You think for a smart guy who does blueprints, he can tell his right from his left. It's kind of hard for him.
Accidentally moonwalks.
Mm, 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 mm.
So,
Do we need another
Uh,
roll of
Those are-
D100 or something?
nope. Travel back to Gale is uneventful.
Oh man.
Except for the part where Kriv throws up on Porter's bag.
Fair enough.
No. I immediately start cleaning. You know how many notes are in that piece of shit? Do not get that shit wet.
Piece of shit.
That's brilliant.
Don't do that.
Sorry, I'll puke in this bag as I grab Ragnar's bag.
Oh,
Okay,
half
that
a
one you
bag.
can puke in.
No, my sleeping bro. Stop! Stop!
Alright, as I just smack my head out of the carriage and I start throwing up.
Oh God.
Nice. I approve. You do make it to Gale, though. I'm assuming you go to Devereaux first.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Devereaux.
Well, hello, friends, and well met. Did we acquire any information?
Yes, Devereaux. The gentleman who was setting up here in town works for the Cult of the
Cult of the
Dragon.
Yeah.
Oh. And? What else did you find
He-
out?
Mr. Stanley's actually on his way here soon to talk with you.
About what?
And I quote, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend."
Well, it makes sense if he is a member of the Cult of the Dragon. He would know what has happened, especially if he is one of their higher ranking members and if he is issuing orders and commands and running little operations of his own. I would imagine he is high up enough to know what's at stake.
Mm-hmm.
I need to think on this and take counsel with Jathan. In the meantime, prepare yourselves for a long voyage. You're going out to sea.
Oh?
Yes, I've been speaking with Jathan. There's a legend that long ago a smith forged a weapon out of the essence of a god. He speculated that this weapon would be able to overcome a deity's immortal self and destroy them wholly and completely. The story also holds that while transporting the weapon, his ship sank.
How are we supposed to get it if the ship sank?
I'm getting there.
Magic.
Jathan thinks he's found the location of that ship. I need you to loot it. I have found an amulet for each of you that will let you breathe and move underwater as if you were on land. The downside is you cannot swim with these amulets. There is a command word to surface, and once used, the amulet itself will be destroyed. It uses up all of its power, returning you to a point of safety above the water.
Okay.
But bearing that, you need to be cautious. There is a ship leaving Port Favor, is the one to the north that you've been going to. Yes. There is a
Mhm.
ship leaving Port Favor in about 30 days' time. I hope you're on it,
Is-
as it has been chartered specifically for you.
Quick question. Is that including the 2-week travel time there, or 2 weeks minus the month? 30 days.
It's 30 days minus the 2 weeks to get there that you will have.
Okay. That's great. Sorry. Mechanical Carrot
Nope,
needs to know.
you're fine. Once you are on the boat, it'll be a little over 2 months before you arrive at your destination.
Okay.
Oh man.
Beyond that, it's up to you. The captain knows where the spot is that Jathan has discovered and can take you basically right over it. So, here's hoping that that's where it's at.
I hope we don't have to fight sea monsters or something, because when I was a child, I used to read stories about those, and they were scary.
Oh, there are far worse things than the Kraken, my friend.
Oh god.
That's gonna leave me at a slight disadvantage for fighting.
Why is that?
Arrows don't exactly work very well underwater.
Except they work fine as long as you're wearing the amulet.
Oh, they do.
You will
Okay.
function as if you are on dry land as long as you are wearing the amulet.
Okay.
I would think you would excel on this trip because, we're going to need, like, long range stuff, Your
You know,
bow.
he does have a point. Harpies. We have to be aware of that.
Of what?
Harpies.
Harpies live in the mountains. They're flying creatures.
Or
Okay,
sirens.
that lore. Okay. Yeah. Harpies lore has changed, though, depending on where you read, so didn't know which one to use.
You're thinking of sirens. And merfolk, and kuatoas, and Sagweens,
I might be
and...
thinking of
Dick.
sirens, but I could have swore. I'll talk about it after session because it's a story.
Okay. So. Good news, bad news. Good news is, this is a fabulous point to leave off the session.
Okay.
Bad news.
Bad news is, we're ending the session here.
Ah!
For those of you watching, don't forget to hit that follow button to get notified when I go live. And if you haven't checked out the links below, try that out. Social media, merch, Extra Life, ways to directly help the channel. It's all down there. All for you. Plus YouTube replay. So if you've missed any past episodes, hit the link to the YouTube channel and you can check those out too. Until next time, I'm Dave, you're awesome, and never stop leveling up. I love you and have a good night.